I honestly wasn't watching. Sorry, everybody. I was doing some technical stuff. I think that ran over. You guys are like, it's not starting. It's not starting. Kismet troll. Welcome, everybody. I gave you a few extra seconds to get those retweets done. That's what it was. Yeah, that was my intention. Yeah. Welcome, everybody. My name is Kismet. Come on in. Let's take a journey together, everybody. I think it's going to be an amazing night tonight. Wasn't feeling so hot today. I had to rest up a bunch. I've been working so hard on working on videos and other things like that that I just had to rest. And now I'm feeling a bit better, ready to rock and roll. Of course, I got the agua. Being better. No soda tonight. No soda. Gotta wean myself back off that stuff. Been leaning on a little bit too heavy lately. But I got every single video queued up. I can't tell you how insane that is. That's like 5 terabytes, not gigabytes, terabytes worth of videos running right this second. They are just running. They've been running for days. I got so far behind on those. But, you know, there's some of them up there processing YouTube. There's some doing that. They will start to drop. Again, those are incredibly time consuming, but we'll try to get it back in a rhythm. I'm also trying to get in a rhythm where I never miss a stream, that I try to be here on every single stream, which is incredibly difficult for me with my medical conditions. But I've been crushing it. I'm just going to throw it out there. I've been crushing it, everybody. Been doing very, very good. Have not missed a stream in a while. I was a little on the line that I might miss one tonight, and I'll let my mods know just in case. But I am feeling much better. I feel like it's time to do the mega stream. Now, of course, the reason why I call it the mega stream all the time now is because I try to put more and more stuff from amazing sponsors, or we might have a special game that we play and whatnot. Now, what I want you guys to do, of course, is to go out there and crush those retweets. Let's see if we got 10. I did say in the chat, if you get 10 before I start, I will double down on the cats today. Let's see if you guys crushed it. Let's see. Mods, did they crush it? Let's say. I think they did. I'm feeling it. My thing will load over here. Come on, load. Twitter. There we go. What are we at? Oh my gosh, we're at 12. We are at 12 retweets before I even got it. We're going to triple it today. That means instead of getting 500, you know what? Forget that. We're just going to go straight to 3,000. That's right. 3,000 right now. Let's throw it in there. Instead of going 500 to 1,500 or whatever, we're just going to go straight to 3,000. Whatever you've given out, mods, go with that and then add another 3,000. There we go. It is in the chat. That means that from right now, everybody in the chat has the ability to earn massive stacks of caps and stick them in their pocket. So when I give stuff away, maybe I get something from Elgato, right? My awesome new sponsor. Maybe I get something from Fraser, who does the Kismet candy bars. Maybe I get the t-shirts. Maybe we get the games. Whatever it is, you're going to have a huge chance to get those things. And tonight is the way to get it. So keep those retweets going. So we're going to start at 3,000. For every 5 more retweets, we're going to add another 500 to that. So that means you get a 3,500 more on top of the 3,000. Then 4,000, then 4,500, then 5, then 55. You know how I love to compound, right? You know how I love to take a little and turn it into a lot. That's the Wasteland Tycoon style. Go and do it right now, everybody. Go crush it. Of course, don't forget to host the channel as well. /host Kismet. My name's easier than ever. Oh, donated toast coming in, showing the love. Thank you so much. I love to go out there and show you guys lots of fun things and that kind of stuff. Tonight, we're going to go ahead and play, of course, Fallout 76. Man, we've been having so much fun in 76 lately, hanging out with my peeps, learning all sorts of techniques. They've increased the size of the stash. They've increased the size of the building, right? And, of course, we're starting to get into that kind of momentum stage in the game, right? I don't rush games. I take the journey. I think there's nothing more boring than running to the end of a game. I hate doing that. I feel like you're stealing away a lot of the fun. And I like to take you guys on the journey along with me. All the ups and downs and pitfalls and successes that we have along the way. And, of course, all the epic stuff that we learn, too. Shortcuts and all sorts of game mechanics that will help you as we play through. Now you want bread. Well, there you go. there you go. So we're going to be doing lots of fun stuff. Of course, tomorrow, well, let's finish today first. Fallout 76, then Astroneer. We're going to go ahead and power up some of the planets. Now, I want you guys to also do me another favor. While you're over there retweeting, I want you to go out and show Astroneer some love. Now, this is my new darling of a game. I absolutely love it. It is incredibly good. Now, if you go and retweet and you go vote, what do I get? Nothing. I get nothing. And that's how you know I'm telling it to you straight. I really, really love the game, and I love to support developers who just put all their passion and all their love into something, and you can see it. You can see it when you play that game. You can see that they put time and effort into the nuances of, taking the thing out and plugging it in and getting the thing and making the rocket ships and doing each and every planet and powering up the planets and the mechanics of how it all works. That stuff ain't easy. I mean, it looks easy when you're playing it. It looks easy, but it is totally not. I understand what kind of creative endeavors like that do happen. So I'm going to have my mods here. I'm going to go ahead and put this link in there for my mods right there in the chat. If they could go ahead and create a shout out command for that, I don't know, like support, support, and then put Astroneer and then that link, please. I should have thought that before the stream, but I was working on technical problems. Sorry for being a little bit late. Always something, like stuff was updating and trying to get it to work. If it doesn't go off the rails, it's not a Kismet stream. So we're going to get started with that. I'm going to play some Astroneer. And of course, a really wild thing I got sponsored for, which was PUBG Mobile. Now, I love me some PUBG. The reason why I like PUBG is straightforward. You run out, you grab the stuff, pew pew, you're the last person standing, right? Now, they had a mobile version. I'm like, well, you know what? I would check out the mobile version. That seems interesting. That seems like something you guys might be interested in. I know you've watched me play PUBG before, but I just don't have a lot of time to be good at that type of game. When you're playing a first-person shooter like that, or if you're playing something like League of Legends or, Apex Legends, something like that, those require a lot of time and energy. Just like doing boss raids and things like that. Like in MMOs, like in World of Warcraft and whatnot, which I have done. And I've owned it up in Quake and I've owned it up in Unreal. And if I wanted to be good at it, I would spend the time and do that. But only so much time in the day. Only so many minutes in my day to do that stuff. But I do like to check it out because, hey, that's my job, is to go and play games, which is living the dream, right? Living the dream that you get to do what you love to do every single day. And you guys are the reasons why. So I'm going to go ahead and do a couple shout outs here at the top of the stream. So Astroneer first, go show them some love. Now they're up for a bunch of rewards. My mods will make that command and throw it in the chat. Gwen's probably on it right now. And they'll throw in the chat. Follow that link. Give them some votes, everybody. Give them some votes if you want to. It's up to you. I mean, it's your life, whatever you want to do. But I went in there and I voted them on every single category. I think they absolutely crushed it on that game. Incredibly great. Amazing innovation with the voxel shaping and all of that. I absolutely love that, as you will see, because we're going to play a ton of it later on. A ton of it. Now, someone else I want you to go ahead and show some love to as well. Kind of feel like doing a few shout-outs today. Is this lady that I just noticed. Now, I had never discovered her before. I saw her on Bethesda website. But, for us older gamers, and I know some of you are, and whether you're older or in between or middle or even in your late teens, a lot of people in your life are going to try to tear you down in many ways. They're going to tell you you can't be whatever you want to be, right? That's a dumb thing to do, to go do whatever, right? To be a writer or a doctor or a lawyer. It's just not possible. It's not possible to become a gamer or to become an artist or to become a musician or whatever it is. There are always going to be those people who discourage you in your life. But there are the few, like me, who don't listen to those people, who never say it's impossible, who go do what they love to do, no matter their age or background or where they come from, or if they're tall or short or fat or skinny or male or female or whatever. Nothing should stop you, even if you have disabilities like me. And I was talking to my mods the other day that, or I think it was, or maybe yesterday. My time frames are tough because all the days run together. But basically, if somebody who's 45 and disabled could get out of the bed and a couple years later have that purple check mark right up there, you can do what you love to do too. I'm telling you, it's possible. You got to be a freight train. You got to be resilient. And you got to go out there and not let nothing stop you. And that has worked for me in my entire career. And I tell you, when people tell me stuff is impossible, well, I go on to be their boss. They work for me. I've done that everywhere I've worked. Oh, you're too young. What does this young kid know? He doesn't know nothing. Boom. 6 months later, I'm their boss. They work for me. Yeah. Yeah. Every single place I've worked. Because I don't give in to negativity. I don't give in to that kind of thought process. That, oh, well, it's impossible. I might as well just give up. That makes me laugh. That's a hilarious joke to me when somebody says it's impossible. Now, obviously there's some things impossible. You're not going to fly to the moon today, but maybe tomorrow. You never know. Maybe today is the day. Maybe you're an astronaut. Maybe you're about to go and get on the rocket and go up there. Yeah, you never know, right? Someone could be watching my channel right now. So her name, I'm getting totally distracted, is Shirley Curry, and she is the gaming grandma. And I love to support other streamers. Now, of course, I have never heard of her before because you know what? I'm in my little pocket of Twitch, right? My little pocket of YouTube. But oh my gosh, what a fantastic lady. What a fantastic lady. And I'm sure she doesn't need a shout out from me, but you know what? I love to support other people. So let's put that one in there as well, mods. Let's throw that in the chat. Go show her some love. Tell her Kismet sends her some love, and you send her some love as well. She's actually going to be in the next Elder Scrolls from Bethesda, which is awesome. Yeah, the Skyrim grandma, exactly. So I happened to see it on a feature, and then I just watched a video from Gamementary, which is basically like game documentaries, about her. Just fantastic. I love the way she thinks about it. I think we're like kindred spirits in that way. The way she thinks about things. To not let stuff get you down. To not let other people tear you down and tell you can't be what you want to be. When you wake up in the morning and you say, man, I sure wish I was. There's nothing that's stopping you. Except for when you say it's impossible. If you say it's impossible, you're right every time. But if you say, no, today's the day. Today, I'm going to be working toward that thing, right? And it's not going to be easy. I'm not going to BS you. I'm not going to, create a little magical world that you think it's going to be easy. Like tomorrow, all of a sudden, you're going to be a superstar on YouTube or on Twitch or on wherever, or suddenly get that dream job. But of course, you've been working all this time toward it, because sometimes people are instant successes after 10 years of doing whatever they do it, right? Some people, you're like, oh, wow, they were an instant success. Well, you didn't see the 10 years of them working on it before that. Dr. Disrespect did it for 10 years. And then now he's at the top, right? That stuff takes time. It takes effort. It takes a willingness to give a passion, a bit of your soul into what you love to do, right? Every single day. And that's what I try to do here in the stream. And I try to take you along on that journey that I'm on. And hopefully you can share your journey with me as well. So let's go and play some games. But first, we got to say hello to everybody in the chat. Almost forgot. Hold on, everybody. Let me, I see my autofocus is on. Every day I turn that off. It's irritating, but I'll do it. All right, let's see who's on point today. Who are my heroes behind the stream? Of course, my mods. Who we got? We got Gwen and Nushki, the besties. The bestie twins coming in, helping me out, showing some love in the chat. And then, of course, the wonderful Jessamy coming in. The boss man himself, who has just been working so hard behind the stream, man. He's like doing like 8 hours. Everybody else is doing like 2 hours. He's doing like 8 hours. And I appreciate that great. Of course, I appreciate all my mods. But, man, he is just rocking it big time. Where's my thing? Right over here. Like a boss. And, of course, Scorched Dragon coming in as well, showing the love as well. And let me actually make a note here for my mods. Just thought of something. There we go. All right. As well. There we go, bestie twins. Now I can't tell you the sweetest peeps I have as my mods. Nushki is so sweet, and so is Gwen. I just love them to death. I consider them more like family than mods. They help out this old guy when I'm wandering around. When I'm wandering around TwitchCon and whatnot, they're like walking behind me so I don't fall and hurt myself, which is a real threat. At any moment I could trip and fall and whatnot. I'm not that old where I'm like walking with a cane, but I have vertigo. So when I'm going up and down stairs or I'm walking around, can very easily fall. And I still fall to this day, even though it's 4 years later and I've been working on my conditions. They will never go away. I'll always have that kind of in the back of my mind. I have to be careful when I'm going from place to place and doing things to thing. But I am much better than ever, having lots of fun doing my thing. And my mods, of course, backing me up. And again, they'll be in later. Now, thanks to all of you in here. Now, who's the first person I see in my chat tonight? Let's see. Half Fan coming in tonight. We're going to probably play some games together, right, Half Fan? You're going to be in the chat today. Play some 76. Let's do it. Hey, Mr. Winston, hanging out. Look at that awesome subscriber egg you got there. Hey, Mr. Winston, take good care of that little baby dragon. It'll grow up, protect you forever. Let's see, H2O coming in, also rocking that badge. Look at that, Raz rocking that VIP, along with Blair and Fire, saying hello to everybody. Congrats to those big VIPs who've been in my channel for a very long time, who are always coming and say hello in the chat, rocking it. Google saying, good day, everyone. Kismet can't resub till Tuesday. Sorry. Hey, don't never be sorry, man. I appreciate the support. You take your time, do what you have to do. Again, you never have to donate. You never have to do sub to my channel. Again, I appreciate everybody who does, though. It does help keep the channel going. I do appreciate it. There we go. Already did. There we go. Kids are stream. Yeah, please refresh. There we go. There you go. Way to go, guys. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can still retweet. Exactly. Yeah, you can still retweet and rock it. Yeah, rocking that 10 retweets. Now we're going to go triple tonight. Now, again, I'm going to give you that offer every time I stream. If you get to 10 retweets before I even go live, I'm going to triple it up for the entire night. That's what I'm going to do. You guys have just made a precedent now of that. Let's see if we can beat it. Now, if you get 15, I'm going to instead start you at 3,000. I'll start you at 4. How about that? I feel like that's a fair deal. Let's blast to the moon, baby. Buck missed. I like your thinking. Walt the Cat coming in as well. Great to see you. Thanks so much for being here in the stream tonight. Man, you guys always get me in the greatest mood. I tell you, sometimes I have a rough day. Sometimes I'm not feeling well. So, my day is always a struggle every single day to get out of the bed and try to get something done. But every day, it just brings, it's like, I try to send out joy, but you guys send the joy to me, and I just try to amplify it and just send it out even more to everybody in the chat. So I appreciate it. Dragon Heartstring saying, hey, kids in chat, hello. Try and get that hype going. I like it. I like that hype. FMB checking that loot. FMB with the 3,000 kids caps. Look at that. You just came in. You already got the 3,000. Look at you go. Look at you go. Bam! Well, how about that, Googles? The generosity and love in this stream is epic. Look at that H2O getting you hooked up, Googles. Showing you the love. Look at that. You don't have to worry about it anymore because the generosity of the epic people in my channel showing you the love. Cultist coming in with the high, with the hearts, and the lurk. Now, that's how you boss mode it. Look at that. That's how you boss mode it right there. Battle Royale, says Mastermind. He doesn't like him. He doesn't like him. He's throwing up in the chat, or maybe he eats some bad shellfish or something. I don't know. I don't know. Some bad shellfish. Watch out for that bad shellfish, everybody. I finished Far Cry 5 last night. Great ending. Awesome. Awesome, man. I wish I had more time. I'd be playing all these games. It's such a great time to be a gamer right now. There's just so many great games of all different genres to play. And there's only one me. Only one me, and I only have so much time. Hey, Kismet in chat. Nice seeing you all online and kick it. Yes, Infinite Sam. I'm amazed every day when my eyes open. And I'm thinking, all right, I got one more day to do something awesome. Let's go do it. Let's make this the best stream ever. That's what that BSE stands for. We're buying away my title. This is the best stream ever. You're in the one. You've come into the best stream ever because you make it great. I try to make it great, and together we make it a whole nother level. We make it that whole next level. Like King Leopold coming in saying, hey, Kismet in chat. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. Man, look at all this love in the chat. Jessamy with the winky wink saying, hey, in the chat. It'll happen. I'm here. Exactly. Exactly. Good evening, everyone, says the DJ Watkins coming in. Wow, that is some massive love at the beginning of the chat, beginning of the stream. You think Ashner is coming out for PS4 ever? I don't know. I got logged out because I was idle. God, and I got to re-sign in. There we go. Or not. There we go. I was idle too long and it kicked me. You think Astroneer is coming out for PS4 ever? I hope so. I mean, that's a game I would put on every platform. Just think, you could play that. You could play that on mobile. You can play that on PS4, Xbox, especially like the Switch, right? And you can play it while you're going, wherever you're going, right? You want to power up your planet or get that resource while you're going. I don't know. If I had the money, I'd invest it in that for sure. I'd invest in that port and take like 2%, and I'd still be incredibly wealthy afterwards. I'm telling you, that game is just at its beginning. It's just at 1.0. Imagine where that game is going to be in 3 months from now, in 6 months, in a year from now. I mean, it's already fantastic. Imagine where it's going to be, right? Just visualize that, right? With all the new stuff they can add and the different planets they could add and a whole nother universe and whatnot you could go to and everything. I love how it's complex but simple. It's not too dumbed down, but it is also just as you would expect it to be, right? Just as you'd expect it to be with some surprises thrown in. I love that. I love to make complex things simple and then take it to that next step. We had 15, but I lost track of how many caps I've given. 3,500 right now. We've already tripled up at the beginning of the stream. That means we just jumped past the 500. We jumped past the 1,000. We jumped past the 1,500. We jumped past the 2,000, the 2,500, right to 3,000 because you guys were epic at the top of the stream. So now another 3,500 on top of the 3,000, on top of the 500. You guys are already raking them in. You're already raking them into your pockets right now. I hope you got big pockets because we're going to be stacking those caps all night long. The more you guys retweet, the more caps we're going to dish out to you guys, and you're going to be ready for those giveaways. I'm lining them up right now. Lining them up all in a row. My little giveaways in a row. It's going to be epic. Gonna be epic. I can't wait. I used to fall asleep to you playing. I think it's Dream Inception by you and stream. I wake up wishing I had a space pioneering game on PS4. There you go, Infinite Sam. You know what you do? You go out and you tweet to him. Be respectful and say, man, I sure wish you guys would come out with this on the PS4. I would love to play your game. I only got a PS4. Hopefully you guys are working on it. If not, then where do I send my $1 or $5 or how can I crowdfund a PS4 version? There you go. That's what you do. That's what you do. Or even better, go out there and click that thing. Mod, throw that in the chat again. Click that award thing because, of course, the more awards they get, the more publicity they're going to get, the more they're going to hopefully sell. And then, boom, they have enough money to put that development money into PS4. See, that's how gaming works. That's how gaming development works. The more accolades they win, the more chance they can raise enough funds from investors and whatever else, however they get their cash, to put up a PS4 version or an Xbox version or whatever. If I was Microsoft or if I was other game developers, man, I'd be dishing them some cash right now because that game is fantastic. We'll play it here in a second. And speaking of playing games, enough yapping, Kismet. Let's play some games. Let's go. Wow, hold on, it's busted. Back up here. Hold on, my thing's broken. You gotta love OBS. All right, let's try it again. Go. There's my transition. And of course, there goes my light. I'm telling you, this stream's going off the rails already. Look at that. 10 minutes in, already going off the rails. I knocked over my thing back here. Trying to move my trash can. Hold on. My kids come in and touch my trash can. I don't like it. I don't like it. They move it. They move my stuff. Don't move my stuff. All right, there we go. Great thing about video editing is you guys saw that on stream, but later on, I'm going to cut all of that out. It'll be like that never happened. Or maybe I'll leave it in. I don't care. I don't really care. All right, let's keep going. Let's play some games. There we go. Look at that. Holy mackerel. Look at the DJ Watkins. Wow. Look at Half Fan. 168,000. 611,000 caps. Holy mackerel. You guys are crushing it. Who's going to get the first million this year? I don't know. I don't know, but you guys are destroying it. So go to it. Show the love in there. Big time. Big time, big time. And let's see. In here. There we go. All right. Pressing buttons. There we go. More technical stuff. All right, I just want to play some games. Darn technical stuff. All right, let's play, everybody. Now, of course, let me go ahead and fire up my music here. Get my game sounds on. Let's go ahead and replay those alerts. Who's been hosting the channel? Let's see who's been getting those extra Kiz caps. Let's see. We got Donated Toes coming in with a follow. Thank you so very much. Essen coming in also with the follow. Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer. Crushing that follow button and becoming part of the Wasteland Tycoons. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream. And, of course, that epic showing the love right there. H2O gifting the sub to Googles there. Congratulations, Googles. Boom, with the double love. There you go. Now, of course, we're going to play Adventure. It's out of control. There we go. That love tonight. It's a Kismet stream. I'm telling you. Stuff just needs to go off rails. I only pressed it once. I don't know what's up with it. It's in a loop. Wow, it's in a loop. I'm not doing nothing. You can see my hands right here. Gonna do it again? What the heck? Hold on, everybody. Stop that. Stop it. So I'd get to reload. It's in a loop. Somebody clip that. I'm gonna send that to Stream Elements. That totally went in a funky loop there. All right, there we go. Let's try this again with a follow coming in. There we go. No hit, no coming in, dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Wasteland Tycoons. I know it's disco. Feel the disco. Feel the disco. There we go. All right, let's get into it. Yay, look at my epic farm. Of course, we're going to do the Kismet cash run at the end. Let's get going here. Let's go ahead and clear out all of our stuff. Oh, I'm already at 91. Look at me. I must have done it beforehand. Nice. All right, let's get queued up. We're going to go right to questing today. Let's go ahead and get some cherry. Let's get some quantum, a few nukas. Notice I've only got stem packs. So I'm going to go ahead and throw a bit of that in there and a little bit of purified water as well. There we go. Now, here's a great idea. If you want to go ahead and bring food with you, what you can do is just go ahead and craft the food. It will then come out of your inventory or out of your stash and be in your direct inventory. Now, of course, one of the things we're going to need here is, of course, we're going to need some dead claw meat there. There we go. Very nice. We're going to need some boiled water to get some of this stuff. We got glowing meat steak. Taste. Sounds tasty. So we're just going to use up what we got right now. Wolf ribs. There we go. Very nice. Now, I'm not very specific about doing food and water. Very rarely do I make very specific food and water. I just make whatever's there because I'm out and about doing my thing. Now, if you're taking on, you know, like a scorched beast or something like that, you want to give yourself a big old boost, go for it. That's just not my style of play. I find that it does take a lot of my time and energy to save all that stuff, and then it sucks up all my storage space. And then I have to figure out, okay, I want to make this food and that food and the other food. And then you have to go grind and collect it. I just like, you know what? Lead belly. Lead belly and go on with life. That's me. There we go. So let's go ahead and see. What do we got? We have some vegetable starch on us there. So let's go ahead and see if we can scrap any of the items we have on us here. There we go. And we'll hit T to drop that in there. And we'll check it out once again. We'll go ahead and sweep across here. Got all the stuff we're going to need today. Notice how I did transfer all of that food into there. Oh, my thing is covering up a little bit. But it did transfer that food right into the middle as well. And let's see, what do we got down here? Very nice, very nice. Any junk on us? Any mods? Oh, I want that T60 HUD there. That sounds good. Sounds good. Now I'm going to go ahead and just double check my purifiers here to see if there's anything in there, because I don't want that to be stopping. I seem to think that it tops out at 5. I've never seen it go above 5. So I think what it does is it maxes out at 5. So I try to get it out of there before it hits 5. But I don't know. Maybe it goes higher. But I don't know. My instincts are telling me to take it out of there at the beginning of the day. And so that's what we're going to do. All right. Oh, man. 72 purified water. We got a lot of purified water. Like that. We'll take a little bit with us. Now, again, we're going to come back at the end, and we're going to do what I call the Kismet cash run. So today, we're going to take a journey. Hey, Bert Labs, what's up, bro? Hey, let's invite him to party. What's up? What's up, buddy? Hello. We're literally standing right next to each other, and we're waving. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Hold on, let me jump up there and say hello. Hey, Bert Labs, how you doing, man? Can't hear nothing. If you're talking to me in game, I can't hear you, bro. I got the game totally turned off. I can see that. Look, he's talking in game. I got to talk in Discord. I can't hear you in game. I'm never going to turn the in-game sound off. That's like, you know, the worst thing to do. Because people leave their microphones on and they're eating their chips, or you know, you can hear stuff in the background. They're like ordering pizza and they're like, my credit card number is 51999, right? And you're like, ah, look out. Look out, everybody. Don't say your stuff on the stream. So I only do it in Discord. So if you do say something in Discord, I can't hear you. Now, if you'd like to join me tonight, I am playing on PC. Oh, declined. Oh, you're going to run around. I was going to run around and help you if you wanted. I was going to run around with you, do some basic quests if you want. You let me know. Or I'll just go and run and try to find this super mutant camp somewhere. I don't know where one is, but I'm sure there's one around, and it doesn't show me on the map. So, literally, I just kind of wander around, I guess. Now, I'm doing a quest I really don't like. I really don't like doing stuff for raiders. And then I'm doing this quest, which is part... Oh, there it is right there. Oh, I stand corrected. There it is. Right by 76. Cool. I didn't see that last time. I don't know. Maybe it was bugged, or maybe I just didn't see it, which is most likely that second one. That second one. So there we go. So if you want to do something, Bert Labs, let me know in there in Discord voice chat, because I cannot hear you in the game chat. And again, want to group up? All right, let's do it. Ah, see, look, you can use in-game emotes. Sounds good. I love the in-game emotes. They did a phenomenal job at the in-game emotes. Stem pack. See, now when he used the stem pack, we both got the stem pack usage. Oh, you know what? Did I get any rataways? I didn't get any rataways. Let's go. All right. So if you want to hang out, bro, let me know what you want to do. Let me go and take some of my rataways. I don't need 39 of them, though. Just a few. Just a few. Let me get over here out of the way. Because he just used the stem pack, if I use a rataway, it took too long. But if I use a rataway, it will, it'll still heal me because he used that stem pack. If you do it quick enough, right after you use the stem pack. Now, I have an awesome, I think probably one of the best cards in the game, which is called Team Medic. I'm currently sharing it. I have 13 charisma. I think eventually I'll take it back down to 9. But right now, just doing some testing, because, of course, when you get to a high level, when you reach max level, you can actually redistribute your points later on, which is cool. I dig that. And I'll probably go much heavier into agility, a little bit into luck and perception and endurance. Same thing with strength. I'll probably downscale that as I get higher and try to put that more and kind of even out my build a bit. But very early, I go very high charisma. Now, normally I only go to about 10 in Fallout 4 and other games. The reason why I do that is because I like to make everybody else more awesome. And in the charisma line, there's a lot of stuff you can do to do that, right? You can gain, everybody's gaining 15% more XP. I can get +2 to stuff. I can use alcohol to recover people. Bodyguards here gives damage resistance. You know, 80% more slowly hunger and thirst when you're in your camp. and so on. And of course, Team Medic, which is awesome. When I use a stem pack, it heals everybody else. But when I'm sharing it, everybody else gets the benefit. And of course, it's a level 3 card. So that means when they use a stem pack, everybody in the party gets that heal, which is awesome. That's a really, really great one. And it heals their teammates for full strength, right? So if you inspect this card, you heal at half, then 75%, but full strength stem pack. One person uses it, all 4 people get the benefit. So I love to do cards like that that make everybody else more awesome in the group. And that's what I call a Wasteland Tycoon build. Very much on trading, very much on building, making caps. And then, of course, I can always shift those around later. And that's the amazing part of Fallout 76, by the way. It's my favorite part of the game, is this perk system right here. It's second to none. This is an absolute home run. Whoever did this, genius. Genius level. That's how it always should be. From now on, I think, is giving you the option to change your builds at any time. Much like MMOs, right? When you go into an MMO and you get stuck in that DPS build and you're like, oh, man, I don't really like this line and I want to go to another line. Imagine if you couldn't respec, right? Imagine you couldn't respec like in World of Warcraft or whatever, right? And you got all this other gear and you want to shift to help out your group, but you can't. You're stuck like that, right? That's the old school way of playing, by the way. You would be stuck. That's it. Stuck and you couldn't go back. Like in Fallout 4. Second you choose those perks, bro, you're locked in. You got to start a new character. You got to start a whole new character to do that again. But now you don't. Now you don't. Hey, El Fuzzy Nuts in the channel. Yo, you're around Pistachio. I don't know if Pistachio's in. Let's see. Let's see if any of my buddies are on like right now. Got Half Fan on. We got Slick Ford on. If you want to you want to join me, let me know. I'm going to run around. I think I'm going to help Burt Labs here a bit. Can you speak on Discord, Burt Labs? Can I hear you? Do I got you muted or something? I think he's pressing his in-game key instead of his Discord key. He's up there. Go check it out. Now, I love to help other people in their gameplay as well. Now, I don't want to fast track him, though, because I don't want him to, lose out on the journey. It's not like I'm going to give him tons of stuff and give him a bazillion things. But if he needs some help along the way, I got his back. I got his back. What you want to do, bro? I feel like he's fixing his Discord. Yeah, he's going. He went out of Discord. I think he's coming back. There we go. The shouted funky going on in the funky town. Don't.
Hello?
Hey, I can hear you now. There you go.
There we go.
Were you having a long conversation with me and you're like, Kiz is not responding to me, that jerk?
Like, no, like I was hearing you talk on your stream on the side over here, and I'm like, huh, that's odd. I can't hear him in game or anything. And then I looked at my Discord and I was like, oh no, he's definitely in the lobby. He's trying to talk to me in here.
Yep. Well, I was going to say, if you want to hang out, man, if you want some backup tonight, you let me know. I love to run around with my crew and just help out. I'm not going to fast track you, though, but I'll help you. I want you to have that fun journey part, the beginning of the game and learning where stuff is and all of that. Don't want to spoil any of that fun for you, but I will watch you back if you want.
Oh, yeah, perfectly fine. I'll let you know if something comes up and everything. I've been kind of adventuring and doing a lot of random stuff. I actually got a pretty decent weapon just recently called the Somerset Special.
Oh yeah. It's the pistol weapon, yeah, with the sniper scope.
Yeah, and yeah, that was pretty nice. So, I don't know, excited to find more out there when I just randomly run.
All right. Well, hey, if you need some backup, you let me know. I'll be running around. But hey, while we're in party, we're gonna get XP bonus, as well as if I use a stem pack, you'll get a stem pack. What I'll do is I'll switch my traits. And I'll go to XP bonus if you want, if that's cool. Because if you have at least 3 charisma, you can actually share cards with other people in your party. And then they get that bonus. So there you go. Bam. 15% XP even when you're not around me. There you go.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. If you got something else cool, go ahead and go into your perks and click on it. And how much charisma you got right now?
I don't have any charisma. I've been focusing on strength just so I can carry more stuff at the moment.
Yeah, I got
kind of be a pack mule.
I got 15 strength and it still ain't enough. And I got every card reducing. Well, I'm a, super looter. You know how I go. All right, well, again, I'm going to be running around. You let me know.
Okay.
All right. He's going to be doing his thing. I'm going to be doing my thing. Now, see, some people, they don't want you to fast track them. Like me, I don't like to be fast tracked at the beginning. I like to run around and do their thing. So I'm going to let him rock and roll, and I'm going to go running around trying to figure out the steal from the super mutant camp. Still want my fashionable glasses. Don't think I've forgotten about it. Let's get it going. Now, we've been working also on our excavator armor. Actually, let's go see if we got any more. So we have any more screws. Now, there's a couple ways to find out how much screws you have. And one of those ways is to just make something, right? Is to go through and make something that actually requires screws. Let's see. Probably turrets. There we go. We have 14 screws. Yeah, we can do one more piece. Okay, cool. Let's see. We've done the legs, the chest, and the head. We're doing left and right arm. Let's see. Yeah, so left and right arm still to go. So let's go ahead and go to this. And now we can actually just pick that up, by the way, which is pretty cool with spacebar. Love that mechanic. Super cool. We'll run up here to the top of my base. Kind of feeling like I should put that down to the bottom. And you know what? I'm going to do that. Let's go. Let's go ahead and just store this. Hit R twice. And we'll jump down. And we'll jump down again. And jump down again. Again, I get to a point where I just don't feel like running up and down the thing every time. That's just the way I get. Look how you take the rock out. I love that they added that feature where you can just put it down, get it the right angle. There we go. You can just put it down and it removes the features of the ground, right? So it takes out the rocks and the bushes and all that other stuff that's obscuring you that drives me crazy. I can't handle it when there's grass or stuff coming up underneath my base. That's typically why I build towers, is so that I don't have all that stuff like a tree coming right through the middle. Unless you want that, right? Like I built a tree house before at Sanctuary, right? Where that big giant tree is in the cul-de-sac. And I built a tree house there and I wanted the tree to come up through the middle. But not all the time. I would prefer it not be in the middle of my house and have the grass coming up through the floor and all of that. That's just me. That's just the way I like to play. All right, so we're going to go ahead. Let's do the left arm, I'm feeling. Let's go. Level 35. Bam. There we go. And we need, let's see, 8, 9, 10 more screws. And then we'll have that quest done. That'll be awesome. Awesome. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Man, I love this game. It's so fun. I love the Fallout universe. Always have loved it since the first time I started to play. And again, this moment when you're starting to build momentum in any game is awesome, right? I'm just getting to that point now. I'm about level 40. Now, in Fallout 4, I found when I was playing through the game originally, the very first, I was playing in normal mode. I always start in normal mode just to kind of get the mechanics down. And I literally got to level 40, and I felt it was just too easy. I mean, by level 40, because I love to learn game mechanics, I was just one-shotting everybody in the head. I was just face rolling everybody in the entire game by level 40. And then by the time I got to level 70 or 80, the game was just way too easy. I didn't even bother finishing the game. I was like, this is too easy. I just start again. So I started again in survival mode, my second playthrough. We went all the way through and did the railroad line, survival mode, much harder, much more fun. And of course, that was the old survival mode. Then we went to the new survival mode, playthrough number 3. Whoa, look out! Kismet Killbox coming in. Showing who's boss. Ha ha ha. Don't mess around, see? That's how they get me. See, they wait for me to talk on stream and then they try to gank me. But thank you so much for that lead. Thank you so much for those fusion cells and the aluminum scrap. All of the stuff, what I'm looking for. Appreciate it. I appreciate all the free loot. Now, see, if you got a Kismet Killbox like that, boom. They come in to your location. They gone. They out of there. They destroyed. Which is awesome. Awesome. Nothing I need to do. My base is nice and protected. Now, again, notice the size of the location now, because they've doubled, almost tripled what you can have in the game, which is just awesome. I mean, that's called listening to feedback. That's very rare that it happens in games, right? Because, you know, the arrogance of some of the game publishers don't listen to their players. They're like, hey, man, these bases are too small. I want to have a bigger base. They're like, we're going to go figure out how to technically make it happen, right? Because, you know, it's a performance issue. You got 25 people right next to each other, or 24 people right next to each other, and they're all building a base right there, and it's a big, gigantic base. Everybody's going to have a performance degrade, right? But now they found a way to make it even bigger, and I appreciate that, because I don't like, you know, small base. You know me, I like the mega build. I like the mega build. Who's coming in the chat? I see you, Cal. What's up? Rocking that beautiful VIP badge. Depco coming in saying hello. El Fuzzy Nuts as well coming in. I see you guys in the chat. Great to be here. Appreciate you guys being here. Bobby Ann, welcome. Great name. Welcome. I don't know if that's your real name, but great name all around. Thanks for being here. And also, thanks for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Wasteland Tycoons, as well as Rain Chaos. And you're like, Kismet, what are you talking about dropping the Dragon Hammer? I'm talking about this. Look, it's a Dragon Hammer. I did that animation randomly one day, and I'm like, oh, that'd be cool for the follow button. And I did that 4 years ago. 4 years ago, it's a staple of my stream. Thank you so much for coming in, showing my stream that love. Appreciate it greatly. Feel free to say hello in the chat. People actually say hi back, including me, right? I know. You go in someone's stream, they're all like positive. They're not cussing every other word. They really appreciate you being in the chat. They like interact with you. They play games, and we have fun, and we all go on a journey together, right? That's what my stream's all about. And to sprinkle a little bit of joy into your day, a little bit of positivity, and a lot of pew-pew. Because we're going to go do some pew-pew right now to some super mutants. We're going to be sneaky. We're going to head back home. Haha, look at my crew. Look at my crew. Man, he was shocked. He was shocked. And it's hard to shock a cop, too, you know. I mean, they see some stuff, you know what I mean? Gotta encourage the coffee machine to go faster. You know, watch it. That'll make it go way faster. Just like stare it down. Stare down that coffee machine. That's how you make it go faster. Sacrifices the coffee filter. There you go. Who needs a coffee filter? Just nom the beans, right? Seems terrible. Terrible. One thing I always thought funny about coffee was, you know, basically it's bean soup, right? That's all it is. It's bean soup. You put the coffee beans in there, it strains it, and then it's like, you know, just the excess of the beans. So basically, bean soup. That's what it is. Look at this. We've returned home to 76. Hey, let me back in. It sucks out here. Let me back in, you evil robots. Oh, well, I guess I'll just have to live with it. I liked it better in the vault. We could just chill. We could just chill out and have a good time. We waited on hand and foot. Hang around with my buddy, the overseer. Hello, what you got here? What you got here? Oh, little wolf, I'm not going to hurt you, little buddy. You go on about your way. You go on about your way. I'm going to leave you to do what you got to do. Hey, look, there's your brother. See you later, Brother Fox. All right, we out of here. Let's keep going. Now, of course, I've got my, I got the T-51B that I've been using, and I'm replacing it now with the excavator armor for a quest, which actually is not as good as my T-51, but that's okay, because we're starting to get to a level now. As you go up levels, of course, you can get the better and better armor, better and better weapons, stronger and stronger weapons. But take note, everybody, take note. If you're going to go very heavy into a certain weapon, make sure that you're stocking up on your perk cards for that gun, because I had a level 30 shotgun, and I literally shoot people with it, and it does like that much damage. Just a teeny tiny bit of damage until I started to stack this shotgunner. Now it does a lot more damage. Now, of course, when you're running around, you always want to, you know, make sure you got all your stuff nice and locked and loaded. So I like to go through. Well, where's my... Ow! Hold on, everybody. I forgot again. We got to go back. Speaking of shotgun, I forgot to repair my shotgun. I forgot it was broken last time. So we got to go back and get it going on. Clipped. There you go, little Brother Fox. Just like Vault 13 and Vault 101, there's no going home. Exactly. Oh, Vault 13, man. That makes me want to go back and play some Fallout 1. I love me Fallout 1. Fallout 1, fantastic storyline. Still holds up today. It is a very turn-based game. If you're into that, I mean, still today, I would still recommend. If you have not played Fallout 1, absolutely. Ha ha ha! Something got blowed up. Something on fire over here. Huh, Mr. Handy got blowed up. What are you doing in my base? Did I say you can come into my base? I don't think I did. But thanks for the free loot. I like free loot. Now, I've got this weapons workbench down here for just this very reason. So I can get out of my power armor. There we go. Get out of the power armor. Somebody going to get rocketed in the face. And then, of course, the reason why I collect all these resources and I have this big farm is so that I can go in and repair my stuff. I find that nearly every day I have to come and repair my stuff. Especially my shotgun has a tendency to get damaged very, very quickly because I use it quite often. Basically, you got to remember to repair your armor, repair your weapons, have enough materials to support that, right? You got to have adhesive and lead and aluminum and all that other stuff. And I find adhesive, lead, and plastic to be the three rarest that I need in my gameplay. Now, of course, later on... Oh. I hit him! Look, he's on fire! Come on, punk. You wanna bring some rowdiness over here? They're gonna keep catching him on fire. A great range test for this weapon. Like, where is the actual range at which I can catch him on fire? Right there. Let me shoot my stuff. See, that's one of the drawbacks of having your turrets back, is the fact that they can stand out of the range and still shoot at your stuff. So eventually I will move those to the outside, but I say we just let them burn to death. There we go. Hey, he wants to bring me some free loot. You know what? I'm down for free loot. Let's go. Now, I really like this weapon that I've got right here, and I might go into automatic. It's one of the very few automatics that I like. Hey, where's my loot? Oh. Now, here's another thing that, another mod that I actually added when I did my 6th playthrough of Fallout 4. I added a mod that would highlight in yellow so I could see where the heck my loot was. Oh, you want to get on fire too? Let's go. How'd that work out for you? Thanks for the free shotgun shells. You got any more friends up here? No? Nobody? Don't want my... Whoa, look! Guess I just didn't see him. He magically reappeared, or I just didn't see him. Woohoo! Free loot! Yay, I love loot. I love the loots. Okay, let's go back. Speaking of super mutants, now we got our shoddy ready. Let's get it going. Yeah, you totally would make me want to do Fallout 1 again. Fallout 3 is still my favorite. Yeah, Fallout 3 is so good. The New Vegas is also fantastic. If you like that deep RPG, that deep Fallout lore, you got to play that at least once. At least once, if not multiple times. Incredibly great. I've played all the Fallout since Fallout originally came out, the original Fallout 1. I've been lucky enough to work for a company whose actual client was Interplay, who, of course, the inventors of the very first Fallout. Very, very lucky in that respect when it comes to games. I've been playing games forever. I'm a very unapologetic gamer. Some people are like, ah, man, you're a gamer. I love doing what I love to do, and I'm going to keep on doing it. Because you know what? I answer to nobody. And so do you. You answer to nobody. You don't have to do what other people try to put you in some little box like you can't game because you're too young or too old or in between or you're from this place or you look like this or whatever. As always, people try to put you in a box trying to tell you who you are. You know who you are. You don't need other people telling you. I know who I am and I like who I am. It took me a long time. Take me a long time to like who I am. I suggest you work toward liking who you are and forget about all the naysayers and put the good people around you. The people who raise you up, not tear you down. If you don't got anybody like that right now, you come in my channel. I think you're awesome. Come on in, relax, take it easy. Put your feet up, get yourself some popcorn, find yourself some friends in the chat. And watch as I set some super mutants on fire because they brought a melee weapon to a gunfight. Not a smart idea. Hey, watch where you're shooting there, bro. I'm gonna shoot you in the face. Shoot you in the face and catch you on fire. He's on fire.
Fight, human.
I'll be there in a second. Hold on, where'd my other loot go? I'm priorities here. There it is. Hey, who are you shooting? Set you on fire again. I'm just setting them on fire for funsies. Hey, you. Yeah, you like that? Where you at? That's where you hiding, huh? Totally not gonna pay for it. I'm totally not gonna pay for it, bro. I'm gonna run up in your zone and I'm gonna catch you on fire. That dude ain't got no head left. He a headless dude. Bye-bye, Super Mutie. All right. Steal from a camp. I didn't say I couldn't just kill him. I never know what the parameters of this quest are, right? So I don't know if I have to sneak in here and get it or what. But it did say for me to come over here and grab some weapons from the super mutant camp. I prefer just to shoot them. Thought it was gonna ring like that bell. We actually found a bell and we shot the bell and it went bong. It was awesome. Oh, there we go.
Ooh, what'd you find? A missile launcher? Bet you could got some real damage with that. Whatever you picked up, keep it. You've earned it. Okay, this one's a little disgusting, but it's ruthless, so I like it. Ugh, my stomach turns just thinking about this. Then again, I haven't been hungry in a while, so who knows how desperate I'll be when I am and there's no more food to eat. Kinda like the gourmands. We called them that instead of what they really were. Cannibals. I'm not gonna make you eat anyone, but let's go through the exercise anyway. I saw a roaming pack of feral ghouls I want you to hunt down. They're always good for target practice anyway. I'm not saying the gourmands had the right idea. Ugh. But no one can claim they went hungry eating human or ex-human flesh. Just use a toothpick or something before you come back to visit. I don't want to catch a whiff of rotting ghoul flesh on your breath.
Ugh. I'm not liking this quest even more now. Disgusting. All right, responder's note. Hey, idiots. Want to get into this safe? No problem. We threw the key off the balcony when you were coming up. Saw it land right on top of the thing outside. Pretty sure you walking Brits can't read. Good luck, peeps. Do I have the key? Oh. I can read, though. Mostly. Mostly. Looking for that loot. All right, where is it? Survey area. Oh. Oh, yeah, I forgot you could get up on the thing and survey the area. Let's do it. Oh, look at that. See, I forgot you could do it. You get up on these towers and you can look around the areas. Look, we unlocked all of those places that we haven't been to yet. Look, Twin Pied Cabins, auto repair area, the junkyard over there. Cool. 6 new locations on the map. Isolated cabin. Oh, I forgot about that. That's cool. That's cool. We'll have to check out all those places. We'll have to check them all out. I started playing games back when floppy disks had games on them like Dig Dug. Yes. I used to play the stand-up Dig Dug after school every day with a friend of mine. We played Dig Dug, and then we would play, man, what was the other one? Man, I can't remember the name of that other game. But yeah, it was at this restaurant, like a burger joint, and they had arcade games outside. So we would we'd skip 6th period because I had TA. I think actually I skipped 5th and 6th period. So bad to do, by the way, everybody. That was my only thing that I ever did in high school where I felt bad afterwards, but not during. It was a lot of fun. So I had TA on 5th period for computers. Surprise, right? For computers when they just started putting computers in school, by the way. So I would go in there and I'd say, anybody need my help for like the first 5 minutes? And then I'd say, all right, well, I'm out of here. And then I would just leave. And my instructor, who was one of my greatest mentors ever, I first met him in AP economics. They put me in AP accidentally because I guess apparently some of my scores were really high or whatever. I don't know. I wasn't really like the greatest student. I didn't have all A's and all that kind of stuff. I was mostly bored in school and trying not to die because, you know, a lot of dangerous stuff where I went to school, like guns and knives and that kind of stuff. Very, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. I've seen lots of people stabbed and people pull out guns and all sorts of scary stuff that hopefully you guys never had to go through. But I took that class and I was in his AP class, which I got an A in there, by the way, AP in economics, because the teacher was so fantastic. He was an amazing, amazing teacher, very inspiring. I made like $4 million on the stock market too, but not real money. We played the stock market in the class to learn about how money works and all of that. And I was the one who made the most money. I made $4 million. Everybody else made like, you know, or lost 10, 20,000. I made $4 million in there. Well, that's why they call me a tycoon in real life too. I wish I had invested it. I wish I had the money to start investing it. I would have $4 million. But you got to have the 10,000 up front to, you know, invest that first investment and then invest from there. That's a real life. I'm telling you, that's a real thing. I crushed everybody in that class. So then I became his TA for computers because he knew I knew computers, and then I literally just slacked off in that class. So bad. But you know, big shout out to him all these years later. Fantastic. You can make a difference. Yeah, just one fantastic teacher too inspires you to do what you love to do. It's actually the reason why I took accounting, and then I realized I didn't like it. But then I went into silk screening and airbrushing, which I'm glad I did because I learned about making t-shirts and silk screening and all that stuff. And I'd go on to be a graphic designer where I'd literally do thousands and thousands of t-shirt designs and hundreds of thousands of projects. Some projects were, you know, $20, and some projects were $250,000, $250,000, $500,000 projects and campaigns and billboards and all of that stuff. Amazing. I mean, I still look back and I'm like, why did I give that to some 20-year-old kid? It was only because there was a transition going on at that time, right? From the traditional way of doing things into the computer and using like Quark Express and Photoshop and Illustrator when those programs began back in the day, because you need $1 million computer to do what Photoshop does today, right? That's what they had. They had $1 million Chromacom. And they had like people they would send to Germany, and those people made like $250, $350 an hour just to use that machine to do what Photoshop does today. So if you're using Photoshop, just know that you're basically using $1 million program, which is pretty cool to think about from back in the day. So I got to pioneer all of that stuff just because I was a kid and I happened to know graphic design and I happened to know computer at the same time, and I was very, you know, gung-ho about it, and I loved to do it. And that was contagious to everybody else who was there. And then I taught them how to use a computer and how to do that. And I go on and got an even better job, became the boss of all of those people. Just amazing. And then I went on and did my own thing, and I made some more businesses, and I sold those businesses, and so on and so forth. And here I am today, of course. I got to work with some great people. Amazing. All right. We're looking at the lookout. I forgot what the heck I was trying to get the thing. I was trying to get that done. I got to kill a feral ghoul. Let's see if I can actually find where this quest is. I don't see the ghoul, but maybe it's not on my... No, it's on my list. I'm not a big fan of this quest. I'm just going to say, I'm not a big fan. Show on map. Oh, down there. All right. Oh, Site Charlie. We haven't been there yet. Where have we been? We've been to White Spring. Let's go ahead and go to the White Spring station, and we'll run down along the railroad tracks. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I'm like secretly want to be a hobo or something. And go along the train tracks. I always like to run along the train tracks. Of course, really dangerous. Super dangerous, because you got to think that the train's traveling at 50 to 100 miles an hour. By the time you heard it and seen it, it would run you over. So if you're running along the railroad tracks, make sure to be way off the railroad tracks and not literally on the tracks, because that seems like a horrible idea. There we go. Yes. Thank you, mods. I see you in the mod chat. Allison coming in. What's up, Allison? Saying, hey, everybody say hello to Allison in the chat. Welcome, welcome. I see Wrath the Wall coming in. Wow, that's a lot, and that's awesome. Welcome, Wrath the Wall. Now, I got something special to do in here, and you know, every person that helps me out here on the stream, I consider to be more than just mods. I consider them to be family. That's why I take them with me when I go to TwitchCon. I raise funds for them every single year. And we're going to show some love right here to the newest addition to the Dragon Crew, as I like to call them. Wrath of Wall. Bam! Right there. Welcome to the Dragon Crew. Wrath of Wall. My mods have put you up as our next epic person to join the crew. So everybody say some huge congrats to Wrath of Wall. To becoming part of my elite, excellent crew. Learn from peeps who have already done it before. Feel free to go into my lurker chat and say hello, and I'll go, oh, you already did. Now that is the kind of mod I like. Already in the chat, already did a message earlier today, so I could just click on Wrath the Wall's name. Well, look at that, already added the mods. Look at that, my mods are on top of it. Look, they already added like that. Bam! My mods are on top of it. Good job, mods. There we go. Get that going on. Now, I love to dish out fun stuff here in the stream. We've been dishing out lots and lots of love, of course, to the peeps who, really support the stream or interactive in the stream. Of course, you guys are out there retweeting before I even started up. Pretty awesome. There is somebody else I want to go ahead and acknowledge here as well in the chat. So show lots of love there to Wrath of Wall, as well as someone who is definitely a VIP in my book, been in the channel forever. I want you to do a followage after this, as well. The amazing s.p.e.c.i.a.l. Bam! VIP! There you go, s.p.e.c.i.a.l. Thank you so much for all the times you've come in the chat. You've said hello, been a great contributor to my stream. There you go, getting that VIP. Show that love in the chat. Also for s.p.e.c.i.a.l. Do an exclamation point followage in the chat, or follow age, all one word, in the chat, s.p.e.c.i.a.l. Let's see how long you've been supporting the stream. It's been a long time. Been a long time, I know. I know for sure. Look at that. 1 year, 1 month, 9 days, and 9 hours of love. Thank you so much for that massive, massive support. Appreciate the love being here. Always a great contributor to the chat. Saying, whoa, hello. How much stuff was in that one? Always a great contributor to the chat. Always coming in saying hello and all of that. Again, congratulations on your epic diamond here in the chat. Cannot be slow-moded or anything like that. All those epic VIP perks in the chat. And again, thank you for being here. Wanted to show you a little bit of love today. A little bit of love. What do we got in here? Aluminum. We'll take that. Bam. I mean, while we're here, we might as well talk to the vendor, right?
At your service, sir.
Let's go ahead and sell some stuff here. I gotta carry this stuff around all day. Gonna go ahead and get rid of some of our weight, plus get us some of those caps. Right over here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, hold on. I did it, everybody. I think I just sold some of my armor. Let's double check. No, I didn't. All right, whew. One of the problems is when you're in your power armor, it doesn't necessarily... Shush! It doesn't tell you which armor you have on, right? So I've accidentally sold all of my my legendary armor by mistake being in my power armor. So make sure you get out of your power armor whenever you're selling stuff. Just to double check. There we go. There you go. Yep, all my VIP peeps, the VIP Kismet family in here are the VIP tycoons showing that love in the chat. Look at all that love for you, s.p.e.c.i.a.l. You're welcome. You're welcome. Always so much love here. That's right, Allison. We just try to, we try to take the love that's sent to me here on the stream. I greatly appreciate it. Just amplify it and boom, send it out like a lightning bolt out onto Twitch and just send that out to everybody who comes in my channel. I appreciate you coming in. If you're having a tough day, this is the place to hang. This is a place to chill out and have a good time, no matter what game I'm playing. Just come in. You need a little boost of positivity in your day. Other people dragging you down, trying to make you feel bad about yourself. You know what? You're awesome just the way you are. You truly are. I'm not just saying that. You're truly awesome the way you are. Now, if you want to improve yourself and be better and do something that you love to do every day, hey, I'm here to support you. I'm here to say, go do it. Get it going on. Don't let nobody tear you down. I'm not going to be tearing you down in this stream. I'm going to be showing you the love. Because you know what? For some reason, it's all too rare. It's all too rare. And, you know, the funny thing is I offer to take my mods to TwitchCon every single year. And, of course, Nooski had become one of my mods. Of course, Nooski, one of my favorite quotes ever from someone who came in my chat long time ago. Now, I think Nooski, how long have you been a follower, Nooski? Do an exclamation point followage. She said something that really continues to stick with me to this day, but really hit me hard at that time. She actually created her Twitch account by watching my stream. Now, you know, it might be I have a little effect on people in their life, right? Just this tiniest effect. But if I can motivate someone to, you know, having a great day, to be motivated to play games or, you know, seek out joy in their life or to, you know, create a Twitch account or whatever it is. Server gods, what the heck? The server gods striking me down again! What is the deal? All right. Well, the nice thing is, when one server goes down, you just try to log into another one. We'll see what happens. So let's see. How long has Nooski been in the chat? December 15th, 2016. 2016, so 3 years ago. Did you do followers, Nooski? How did you get that in the chat? Nooski's the only one that can put weird stuff in the chat. Yeah, 2 years, 3 months, and 18 days. Wow, that is a long, long time. Thank you so much for that support. So again, I love little things like that. Those are the things that inspire me to get out of the bed every day, even though I do have medical conditions and things that make it difficult for me to get out of the bed. But there was no scenario in which I was going to do what my doctor told me to do, lay in the bed and just try to make the best of it and let my wife take care of me until the day I die at age 45. I don't think so. No, that's not the way Kismet rolled. No. I don't go out that way, bro. And I suggest you guys don't go out with a whimper. You go out like a party, like a bolt of lightning, right? You go out like a firing inferno. You have lots of fun. Of course, don't hurt other people. Don't hurt other people on your way out. You know what I mean? Go out with a high score, as I say, right? This is going to be my last minute in my life right here. Like, oh, high score. Hopefully that happens a long time from now. Yeah, go out in a blaze of glory. By the way, I love that song, by the way. Going down in a blaze of glory. There you go. Look, I got the follow for that. S.p.e.c.i.a.l, thank you so much for coming in, dropping the dragon hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Wasteland Tycoons. And I think that every minute I have left in my life, I'm going to spend it bringing people up instead of tearing them down. That's what I'm going to do with my time, because you only get so many minutes. Don't waste it. Don't waste those minutes. They are so precious. They go by so fast. Right now, you think, you got all the time in the world, but you never know. You never know. There you go. Spartan says, you know what, Kismet? I love what you do. I'm going to go ahead and drop that sub love. Thank you so much for bringing that prime love into my channel. Throwing that in there. Epicness coming in. That is epicness. Look at that epic dropping the dragon hammer. I don't do little baby alerts down in the corner. I don't do that. You guys are part of the stream too. I want to show you off. Check out those fully 3D animated full screen alerts, and guess who had them first? This guy. And you're like, Kismet, who does your alerts? Same guy. I do. Pretty awesome. Frankly, I can't even hire people to do the alerts. Every person I try to hire, they flake out on me. If you know some great people, by the way, if you know some people who are great at video editing, who could edit down video, who are great artists and whatnot, whether they do commissions or whether they do work or not, let me know. If they can follow up and deliver on stuff, I love to support other artists as well. And of course, it gives me more time in my day because I'm constantly running out of time to work on all the stuff that I would like to do. I'm very ambitious. There's always some sort of something, next thing that I want to work on and push forward in my stream. That's why I call it the BSE stream, or the best stream ever. You're in the one. You're in the best stream ever right now. Right now. The best one I've ever done. There you go. Relax, watch Kismet, collect those caps. Exactly. Look at Blair Fire. Lock it up. Lock it in those caps. Let's see. Keep Mouse says, I watched your TwitchCon 2016 video on YouTube. You did a really good job with it. Well, thank you. Thank you. Keep Mouse. Yes, coming back to San Diego. My favorite venue. You know, year before last in 2017, I was going to do another TwitchCon video. And then last year, I was going to do another one. But I don't know. It just always seems to not work out because I run out of time. I always run out of time on those videos. I always want to go back. Maybe I should do a compilation video. What do you guys think? I might invest some time in a compilation video of all the TwitchCons I've been to and all the people I've met along the way. From, you know, kind of like a Kismet in review, right? What do you guys think of that? Put a 1 in the chat if you'd like to see me do a compilation of all the people and all the people who come in my chat and all the people from TwitchCon from all of the years kind of leading up to TwitchCon 2019. Yeah, a little flashback. Oh, look at that. Lots of it. All right, mods, put a reminder in the chat because in about 10 seconds, I'm going to forget. So, mods, put that in my kids' reminders. A TwitchCon flashback video, retrospective. Ooh, I like that one. Keep Mouse. A retrospective. Give me some title ideas, everybody. Put some title ideas in the chat for that video. Let's get on the road here, too, while we're chatting. Let's get on the road. We'll get down here. Oh, where'd my quest go? Oh, it turned it off accidentally. There we go. Complete Rose's quest to gain her trust. There it goes again. It's bugging out again. It bugged out again. Look at that. It disappeared. And then now I don't know what the quest is, but I know it was down here by Site Charlie. Which was to do what? Oh, kill a feral ghoul. All right, well, that's okay. We'll run down here and see if we run into a feral ghoul. We'll see what happens. I'm sure we're going to... I mean, there's tons of them everywhere. Tons of them everywhere in here. We're going to run into them at some point. Let's just put our feet on the road and see what happens. Kicking it with Kismet. Holy mackerel. This sounds like some fun going on over there. Oh, look out. Ah, level 62s. Hard to hit me when you don't got an arm, huh? Jeez! Go from one danger to the next. No problemo. Got it handled. Yeah, I just realized that I was low on water. Thanks in the chat. There we go. Yeah, first time meeting Kismet. Yeah, I did meet Raz. I came around the corner and there was Raz right there. Raz was so happy. I was so happy for Raz, too, that I happened to catch Raz while I was walking around with my crew as well. There we go. Mods, take down some of those, title suggestions in there. I think to celebrate the best year ever, we should give most kids caps ever been given out to Kismet. Oh, well, thank you, too, Pockets. Thank you. Kismet TwitchCon flashback. There we go. There we go. Coffee, eating, peace, and quiet for a while. There we go. Peace and quiet until ghouls try to jump up in your zone. All right, let's make sure we're getting that sweet loot. Come to Papa. Oh, yes, yes, yes. All right, I don't know what's going on with this thing up here on the left. Looks like a little outpost here. Let's take a little peek, right? We don't have to just rush in to get the quest done. You know, it's a journey. You got to take the journey together. See what's around that corner, right? Anything hiding in there? Nope. See what's up here. Oh, got some ammo.
The time-honored tradition of looting.
Ha ha ha, Raz, nice. Nice, nice, that's right. The time-honored tradition of the loots. We gotta get the loots. Already on it, Kismet. I knew you were. My mods are the best. They are the bestest. What game is this? This is Fallout 76. Now, I'm a huge Fallout fan. They call me the Wasteland Tycoon because not only do I make millions of caps, no cheating, no shortcutting, no glitching. I don't need to do any of that stuff. That's a waste of my time because you know what? I can do it totally legit every single time because I'm the OG, the original gamer from back in the day, a very unapologetic gamer as well. Also an artist as well. On top of that, I don't care who knows it, who knows I like to play games, and I love to have people guess what I do for a living now. I love to be talking to somebody and I say, you never guess what I do. And they're like, well, are you in insurance? Are you in banking? What are you in? And I'm like, no, I play games. That's what I do. And I love doing it, and I don't care who knows it. If you've got an attitude about it, well, that's your problem, not mine. I think no matter what you do in life, if you have a passion for it, you should go and do it. Don't let nobody tell you can't be the true you, right? The true person you are. And I've always loved them. But of course, I've also been out doing some real life achievements too. Make sure to balance that out, right? Go out there and find that special someone. Spend a little bit of time outside, spending time with your friends. Invest that time. I consider that a huge investment into my kids. Every day I pick them up. Every day I help them with their homework. Trying to teach them to be strong women, right? Not to be some man's trophy, right? Nah, don't be some man's trophy. You're too good for that. Plus, they don't deserve you anyway. Most of the time. Go out there and be strong. Be able to provide for yourself and be a strong person, right? Be a good person, a decent person inside. Don't lie or cheat and steal, and don't do all of that ridiculous stuff that some people try to take the easy road. That's a dead-end road. It always leads to the same place. It leads to jail or it leads to death. That's where it leads. I'm going to tell it to you straight up in this stream. So there we go. What's the beef with Fallout 76? Well, lots of people are like, it's not Fallout 5. There's no companion NPCs. I wonder why. They had unrealistic expectations of the game. And that's why some people are like, hey, man, this game sucks, blah, 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 blah. Well, you know what? Let's kind of... Oh, I'm still not doing it. Hold on. Thanks, everybody in the chat. Try to keep me on track. Hold on. Let me have some food and water here. There we go. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, so let's just back up the backup machine here. The time machine. Now, I don't know if you ever played a game called World of Warcraft. You know, a tiny little, indie game. Came out some time ago. But I played that game when it launched, and it was a dumpster fire. I tell you, that thing was off the rails. You could not get on the servers. You could not go anywhere. It would lag out. You'd get disconnected. All sorts of stuff. The NPCs would get bugged out. The raids would be bugged out. Everything would be bugged out. Now, that's not the only game. Star Wars The Old Republic. Let's go ahead and talk about that one. How about Lord of the Rings Online? Hey, wait, let's talk about SimCity Online. Let's go ahead and talk about Ultima. All right, well, actually, Ultima was pretty good. Also, I give Star Wars The Old Republic huge credit for launching in waves as opposed to just letting everybody in at the same time. That worked out pretty good. But still, had bugs, had issues that every single online game does. And some guys like, Kismet, no, Apex didn't have any trouble. I have zero trouble with Apex. So I went and I got a link, because I seen it the other day, and sent him this link about how some people are having Apex server problems, right? Of course, right now, you're having a rampant problem with people cheating, which is like every game. I don't know why even people bother with that. I mean, what benefit do you really get out of cheating? I mean, you go and you cheat, you're at the top of the list, and then they find out you're cheating, and then you're a liar. You're a liar forever. It never goes away. That stigma will stay with you forever. That's your reputation that stays with you forever. Forever. So, again, some people are afraid to say they like Fallout 76. Now, me, I'm unapologetic. I like playing the game. I don't answer to nobody. Nobody going to tell me what I can like and dislike, right? And if I did dislike it, I can also have that privilege too. If I don't like it, I would not be playing it, number one. And number two, I don't get on the hate train that other people do, right? One person gets upset and everyone's like, oh, well, I guess I should be upset too. Let me just get on the hate train here. and start jumping on it. Now, they had some legit concerns. So I'm not going to say that, I'm a terrible butt kisser. I'm not going to say that it wasn't without its issues, right? And I knew it, and I tried to tell everybody that it was going to be like that. Temper your expectations, because there's going to be problems, there's going to be bugs, there's going to be server issues. Like I just got disconnected a minute ago, right? And that's going to happen because it's unpredictable. You can't, no matter how much work you do ahead of time, when you hit that start button or release button in every single game, it's going to be like, oh, okay, I see we got a problem there. We're going to have to fix that. Oh, the storage is too little. All right, let's add it to 600. Oh, 600 is not enough. Let's do 800. Oh, the building is too small. Well, let's go in. Let's make it bigger by 2 or 3 times, which they did. And then, you know what? It needs some more content. Let's come out with some more content. Let's listen to our players and, give them what they want, right? A whole bunch of different stuff that they can do depending on the game style they like to play. If they want to do PvP, there's survival. If they want to do questing, a whole bunch of questing coming up. If they want to do some more social stuff, well, bam, you can do brewing, distilling. You can do player vending and camera, that kind of stuff. And a legendary vendor coming out. And they got a parade and events and da-da-da-da-da. That's what a great game company does. What a non-great company does is they pretend it doesn't happen. They pretend there's no issue at all. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no issue. Let me just put my blinders on and not pay attention to my community. And then on top of that, monetize the hell out of it. And just piss everybody off by over monetizing it. Right? That's the other game company. So I always give Bethesda huge credit for first owning their mistakes, which is what any adult does. They don't pretend like it doesn't happen. They don't pretend like it's someone else's fault. They say, our bad. We'll get it fixed. That's what an adult does. You know how hard it is for people to do that? You know how hard it is for people to say, I made a mistake? For some reason, it took me forever to learn that lesson. That it's okay to make a mistake. It's okay to fail, and sometimes you're going to take a huge beating for it. A huge backlash, like with Fallout 76, right? Because people got in the game, and it was like, there's no NPCs in the game. There was just some NPCs shooting at me just a minute ago. Did you see them? There's plenty of NPCs in the game. Now, there's no companion NPCs, is what they're trying to say. And that's what they were expecting in the game. Even though Bethesda very specifically told everybody that that was not going to be the case. That this is a whole different direction of where Fallout 76 is going, right? And that they're going to try some things and see if it goes. And if it doesn't work out, they're going to change it. It'll be a very different game 6 months to 12 months down the road, because it is an online game. So if they wanted to add NPCs who are companions, they could still do that. If they want to add a whole other vault that opens up and you go and you meet people and they become your companions, they can totally do that. You can totally play it solo. Even better with friends, though. Go find some friends or make some new friends who are doing it as well. So don't be afraid to love what you love. I mean, some people feel like they can't say, oh, I love Fallout 76. Right? The brave ones will go against what everybody else is doing, against the crowd, if it's what they believe in, right? Now, don't just go against the crowd if you don't believe in it. I believe that this is a great game, that I enjoy playing the game. That's what's important. Whoa! Get through there, quick! There's a giant bear trying to kill me! Don't be this bear! Don't be that bear! Don't try to bring your negativity into my life. Oh my gosh, you brought a friend. See, speaking of game mechanics, look how I'm hiding in here, right? Because NPCs are dumb. I know my game mechanics. And this NPC's not smart enough. Come in here. Oh, he needs the shot is what he needs. In the head. Oh, good swipe. Wow, look out for the Yao Guai over here. Come on, punk. That'd be a great time for a jetpack. Shaggy. That's a shaggy Yao Guai. I ain't afraid of you, Yao Guai. See, the first thing you gotta do in any game, become unafraid. You gotta go in, even if you're gonna die. Get that first death out of the way. Get in there. Where you going? Aha, I'm not in there anymore. Sucker! Ah, See, they thought I was still in there. I wasn't in there. See, that's where he was going. See, that's a smart NPC. He went around. The NPCs are greatly improved, by the way, in this game. Still a little dumb because they're NPCs, right? Now, just so you know, they could make this game impossible. Where I mean, they could crank that up to where he could insta-kill me if they wanted to, right? But you got to find that balance in game where it's difficult but not impossible. You got to find that good balance. And some games are really cranked up, like that Shinobi we were playing. Man, that was a lot of fun. But, woo, man, is that tough. There are some bosses in that sucker that are tough, but, woo, the game mechanics in that game, beautiful. Beautiful. We're playing that the other day. Super, super fun. So, again, you know, like games based on your personal thing. And if you don't like the game, hey, more power to you. It's your game. You can like it or dislike it. Go for it. Maybe this wasn't what you're looking for. You wanted a Fallout 5 with that deep RPG storyline, with that companion to go along with you in a single-player game. Right? And again, you can play it single player, but you won't have a companion with you. Which is 99% of all Fallouts that came out, right? Other than Fallout 76, were a single player, companion-based, or story-based narrative. Right? Now, this does have story to it, and it does have a lot of other stuff to do it. And I mean, the graphics are amazing. And it's 4 times larger than it. It's 10 times better graphics. The trees and the foliage here are amazing, right? When you get in there, it's like all lush and the grass is swaying in the wind. Pretty amazing. Oh, fire cat. Woohoo. See, when you're not looking for it, everybody. When you're not looking for it, tripping over it. But I enjoy the game. And so I recommend it if you like the Fallout series. Now, if you've never played Fallout 4, I would suggest doing that one too. That's a lot of fun. If you've never played New Vegas or Fallout 3, definitely get that going on. And if you do like the old school retro play and great storyline of Fallout 1, I would definitely check out that one as well. So yeah, so that's the reason why it got a lot of backlash. Is, you know, some reasons were legit, and, you know, hey, I acknowledge those reasons. I'm not here to, you know, sell you nothing. I'm not here to sell you 76. I'm just telling you my point of view. I always tell it to you straight. That's just the way I am. So yeah, I think people just basically expected it to be one thing and it was something else, right? Just like a lot of other things, right? If you go into it knowing what it's supposed to be, like I did, right? I read about it, you know, Todd Howard and all the people, but Bethesda said, look, this is going to be a different take on Fallout. We're going to try this thing and see how it works out, right? And a lot of people did not like it. So a lot of people wanted that traditional Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3, or even Fallout 4 style game. And if you wanted that game, by the way, that game would still be 2 years from now. 2 years from now. Because it took 5 years to do Fallout 4. They'd still be working on Fallout 5. It's not like they're going to come out with Fallout 5 like in, you know, 3 months or something like that. That takes a lot of work. And you know they'll still come out with Fallout 5. You know they will. I mean, it'd be dumb not to. It'd be stupid to just stop the franchise, one of the most beloved franchises of all time. I mean, up on there with the top of top franchises, right? I would be stunned if they didn't come out with another one. And of course, they can't tell us about it right now. They want to spoil it. So I would suggest, if you like Fallout, there is a deep story. You can't play it solo. You can't play it multiple. Don't listen to the haters. And be unapologetic in what you love in life, right? There you go. The guy GameStop asked me if I was really sure I wanted Fallout 76. Yeah, see, it permeates too. See, when one person says it sucks, then, you know, it's like it catches on like wildfire. Because other people then are unsure, right? You don't want to look like a fool. I don't care. I embrace the awkward. I look like a fool all the time. Wait till you see me fall off a cliff or something. I embrace it, everybody. Embrace who you are. All right, don't let nobody, you know, tear you down or tell you how you should feel or how you should be. Not even me, right? I'm just giving you some suggestions how I feel. It's all up to you. They're your life choices. They're all on you. Good luck with that. I hope it works out. All right, we need to get back on the railroad tracks. What am I doing way up here in the cliffs? Maybe the railroad tracks are up there. Oh, they are going up the cliffs. Oh, look at this over here. That's kind of like a vertical ascension here, and then they fell off. Yeah, it fell down the side of the road. Oh, see, I love this kind of detail. See this kind of detail where they make the stuff fall off, and you can see it like cascading down? Somebody took a lot of time and effort to make that right there. Amazing world builders. Amazing world builder. So I don't look at a game for just, just the, the smallest thing, right? I look at it as a whole, right? How's the world building in this game? Fantastic. How's the graphics? Fantastic. How's my favorite thing? The perk system. Home run. Right? How's the sound? Top notch. Top notch sound. I mean, I could hear when stuff's going on over there, right? Even with my little wimpy Apple headphones here. I have some really nice headphones. My wife took them. Along with all my Apple shirts and all my other swag that I've gotten over the years. My wife looks at my stuff and goes, "Ooh, that's purple." She snags most of my stuff, but I don't mind. She's a sweetheart. She's a sweetheart. I'll let her snag my cool stuff. I'm probably not going to wear it anyway, so there you go. There you go. All right, I got to find my way back up here to the railroad tracks. I thought it was down when it was really up. Let's get back up here. Oh, got a billboard. Electric tower. Now, again, I haven't seen everything, gone everywhere, done all of that. There's the road there. There's the railroad tracks. All right. There we are, going in our direction we're supposed to be going. All right. Back on target here. Let's do it. Yeah. You tell him, Kismet, exactly. Look, Steph's not afraid. Steph's coming in and saying, I love some Fallout 76. You love what you love, and don't let nobody tell you what you can like or dislike. You're welcome to dislike it, too. It's your option. If it's not your thing, I say some Fallout New Vegas, some Fallout 3 for you, or some Fallout 4 if you like building. I love to build. The building system in here is massively improved, though I wish there was more options, which they can do. It's an online game, right? It's going to evolve over time. And they listen to feedback. You got to give them credit for that. You got to give them the credit. They listen to feedback. They don't want to make a bad game. They want it to evolve and get better and better and have you have more and more fun playing it. There we go. Outside of Fallout 76, I've never played an online game in my life. Well, there you go. I play lots of online games. I'm the leader and founder of one of the longest running gaming guilds. 16 years. 800 members over that time. We played 40-man raids in WoW. We do double 40-man raids in the same time. We were out there crushing it, destroying it, getting the best gear in the game and having the most fun. That's one of the funnest times of my life, I tell you. Just laughing and just hanging out with friends and just doing silly stuff and just fishing in-game, shooting a breeze. My favorite time in gaming. It's not the achievements. It's not the biggest armor or the best stuff in the game. Virtual stuff. Virtual things that don't really matter in the end. What matters is when you spend those special moments with people that you like and people you care about. That's what makes gaming for me. Like hanging out with you guys right now. That's what makes gaming for me. Those are the moments you should seek and try to find. Oh, look. It follows the overseas journey. Hold on. Let's go back. We got a trigger back here. Oh. Again, the nice thing is also I love to talk with people, and they might have a different opinion than me. They might, Kismet, I don't like Fallout 76. I don't like it. That's okay. We can still be bros. We can still hang out, chill out, talk some Fallout. You tell me your favorite Fallout. Throw it in the chat, everybody. Tell me your favorite Fallout and the favorite moment in that Fallout that you had. Right? I'm a big fan of Piper because she's feisty and she reminds me of my wife. I think that's always one of my favorite things in Fallout 4 is when I first meet Piper because she kicks butt. The ladies own it up. There you go. I still want to tame one of those. I know, huh? And then write it. Right? Write it in the game. That would be awesome. Lots of people coming in, showing the love. Who we got dropping the Dragon Hammer up in here? We got Epicness, who we got earlier. We got Haitisu. Hopefully, I butcher everybody's name, by the way. Here's Johnny Boys coming in. Kyle Brad, as well as McGuffey coming in, dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button. Coming part of the Wasteland Tycoons. Welcome, everybody. Come on in. Relax, take it easy. We're playing some games up in here. We're talking some 76. Let me know what your favorite is of all time. Now, I love... Are those armored? I know, huh? Dangerous. Dangerous. At least he loves to get the jump scares. Exactly. That scared the heck out of me. That darn Yago I came out of nowhere. If we're talking about Sekiro, yes, that game is awesome. It is very awesome. Yeah, I played it on stream just a bit ago. It was pretty fun. I played Fallout between Fallout 4 and 76. Yes, I love the settlements of Fallout 4. I wish they had brought more settlements here into 76, but they could always do it later, right? They could always add. I mean, the world is, 4 times bigger. They could add settlements. They could add it where you take over a town and you manage that town. Really, the sky's the limit on what they can add because we've already seen it before. My light is getting abused today. We've already seen it before in Fallout 4. We know they could do a settlement system if they wanted to, right? We know they could just do about anything. They could add NPCs. They could do all of that, right? And they could do what I call the No Man's Sky move, right? Go in, say, oh, you know what? Our bad. We're going to put our nose to the grindstone. We're going to put our heads down, and we're going to really do some heavy amount of work, and we're going to bring better content, and we're going to increase the quality of the game and try to give more of the stuff to our players who love the experience. And I don't know. I hope they do it at some point. I mean, the first thing I would do, my suggestion, is to communicate what you're doing with your players. And communicate that you are bringing more stuff to the game. And that you are improving the game. Hopefully they'll do that at some point, right? I'm being a bit of a troll there. Being a bit of a troll. Hopefully they'll do that at some point. Because, other game manufacturers just pretend like it's no big deal. They pretend like their game is perfect, that they know better than their customers. They know better than gamers who've been doing gaming forever like me. They know more than us, right? Some corporate suit knows more than us. I doubt it! They're just trying to maximize profit instead of putting out great games. Put out a great game! We will buy it! Put cosmetics in the store. If you got a great game, I will buy those cosmetics. I will buy it. I don't mind supporting peeps when they do something great. Case in point, Spider-Man on the PS4. Amazing. God of War. Amazing. Right? Fantastic games. Right? Get it going on. Red Dead Redemption. Amazing. Fantastically done. With love and care and attention toward gamers who want to game, who want to have that experience, that amazing story, that amazing bit of fun, that web slinging. Oh man, give me goosebumps just thinking about that web slinging. I love doing some web slinging. Very, very fun. I gotta play some more Spider-Man here on the stream. Now it makes me want to play Spider-Man. See, all these games I want to play. Let's go in here and let's say hello to these robots. Apparently there's something with the Overseer in here. So there we go. Look at you guys blowing up my chat today. Throw out an additional 2,500 KizCats mod for all this epic interaction in the chat. Dota, auto chess. Ah, there you go. Hey. Whew. Look at all that loot. Lots of sweet loot. I was like, wow, I was going to get that on first try? No way. Yeah, got it. You're an anxious person? Open the door and I got shot. Who was that? Hey, where'd you go with my loot? I'll be back for you. Always assess the danger first. We'll come back for the loot. I hear him somewhere. Man, all the doors are locked. That's weird. Very rarely do you have all the doors locked. I play just like you. I do not take roads. I climb rocks. Yes, I feel it's more fun to not just take the roads. To not just, go off on the side. And I get that question all the time. Kismet, what do you do when you're finished Fallout 4 and you've done everything you can do? Put your feet on the ground, start walking. You'd be amazed how many adventures you get into. And that's why I don't like people to fast track me. I don't cheat. I don't shortcut. I feel like when you're cheating the game, you're cheating yourself out of all those moments. Out of all those moments you could have had. The struggle that you go through. Say like in Apex or in PUBG, right? You go through, you lose, right? Like me. Lost it tons of times. And then you get your crew together. And you start being better. You start working together better. And then you bring home that chicken dinner, baby. We've gotten that chicken dinner before. Ask Nooshki in the chat. Nooshki, amazing PUBG player. Basically, you missed out on that moment. Because you know what you did? You just shortcut yourself to that moment. It was empty. It was hollow. You didn't earn it. You didn't earn that moment. You just shortcutted it. I love to earn those moments because it's just awesome. Bed and breakfast key. Woohoo. Let's get that. I'm going to go ahead and super loot a little bit. We'll go find that other one here in a second. Med-X in there, some buckets. Now, this is what I call super looting, where you take everything. Now, the reason why I do that is so I can kind of remember where I've already looted, as well as I can look for... Oh, look at that cool hat. I can also look for what I call uniques, right? Where you're looking for magazines, bobbleheads, things like that. And it basically removes all the other stuff, all the other clutter, which you can use for resources later. I need that Rat Pros golf clubs and stuff. Nice. Oh, look at that plastic. I want it all. And I want it now. Super loot. That's my super loot anthem. All right, I hear you making noise in here, bro. Well, bam! Kismet coming in with a shotty. Wow, am I really missing that much? I feel like I'm hitting them a lot more than that. Shooting right over their head. Speaking of, wow, look at that timing. Bam! There we go. Awesome tales. Science gone mad. My brain and I. A twisted love tale. Nice. Nice. Now, I actually preferred the style that they did in Fallout 4 to where stuff was permanent once you did it, right? Or if you saved up a bunch of those, it'd be nice if you could go ahead and add like a perk point or something like that. But they don't do it in here. It's a temporary effect in Fallout 76, so you can try to stack them. Whoa, hello. Bunch of sweet loot there. All right, going down in this side. I always keep my gun fully loaded, because that one bullet could make the difference. Oh, shoddy shells right there. Take all that. We got in here, we got some mentats. Boil water. Get that soap. Want to stay nice and clean. Oh, it's chained. See, that's chained on the other side. Gotta go figure out why that's chained. What's this down here? Shotgun shells. Why is that chained, right? What's on the other side of that door? I love this moment when you're like, ooh, what is that? What's over there, right? You have no patience to start Fallout? Oh, just put your feet down on the ground and just see what happens. I think that's the greatest thing about Fallout. Gives you that just freedom to do whatever the heck you want, right? You don't have to go into some linear story. Okay, go here, pick up this broom, take this broom, back to this NPC. Okay, now he gave you 2 gold. All right, now go and kill these 5 wolves, get these pelts, bring it back, 2 more gold. All right, now go over here, talk to this guy that's in the other side of the entire zone, and then, you know, walk through the trials and tribulations of fire and brimstone, and then come back and tell me what that NPC said. I hate those type of quests. I hate those type of quests. I like the type of quest, go over there, talk to this guy, get in this epic battle, and then come back and tell me about it, right? That's the kind of stuff I like. I like doing that kind of stuff. And, of course, I also love to loot. I love to loot everything. Give it all to me. It's my loot. Oh, hold on a second right here, Overseer. Let's listen.
Overseer's log. Somewhere in the mountains. Oh, not good. Not good.
No.
Not good.
Overseer.
Just trying to focus. But the pain is unreal. So bad. What to do this now? Well, I can. I'm afraid I might pass out. Was
No.
attacked. Some kind of... I think it was wearing a gas mask. A heavy coat, but not human. Not human. No stim packs left. Funny joke in here about practicing what you preach. This is the Overseer. Signing off. Hopefully not for the last time.
No. I like the Overseer. Oh. No. No. I hope we didn't just lose the Overseer. I really like the Overseer. I think she's awesome. I gotta find out what's in here.
Ah, the time-honored tradition of looting.
Oh, man. Well, little Overseer. Hold on, let me find out. You trying to talk to me, Burton Labs? You need some help?
I think I'll be fine now. I wasn't paying attention to my health during a fight, so I went down.
All right, I was listening to the Overseer.
Yep, I saw that, and I was like, ooh.
That's okay. All right, I'm gonna beat you for a second there. I'm talking to the stream. All right, let's see. I love stealing my husband's shirts, says Gwen. Nice. My boyfriend's shirts are mine when we move in together, too. There you go. That's okay. You know, us guys, we don't mind that much, really. We pretend like we do because, you know, that's the way we are. But it's funny, my wife has a Surrey shirt that I really like. And it says something like, you know, what do you need or something like that. And I'm like, pizza. Every time I see her with that shirt on, I'm like, pizza. It's pretty funny. Keep jumping up the mountain until you reach the top. Exactly. You stole all your husband's PJs, and now I just own, by my own men's PJs. They're... Back! Respawn! You go, little sucker! What the heck? Is he getting manufactured in here somewhere? Respawn! Turn that down a little bit. The Herald supports Quinn Carter. We support Quinn Carter by the Charleston Herald Editorial Board. We, the members of Charleston Herald Editorial Board, wish to publicly express our support for Herald reporter Quinn Carter and her continued employment at this periodical. The public cares for Miss Carter recognition following her interview with the now former Senator Sam Bockwell stand in stark contrast to our nation's values of freedom of the press and our duty to report crucial news to the public at large. Miss Carter's interview is fully protected under the laws of our great territory and... something. Oh, God, half-ad. I just about shot you, bro. Just about shot you. Scared the heck out of me. I know what those things are saying. I'm gonna blast them. That's maybe why it respawned, because he teleported in. Oh, man, scare me. Ooh, all sorts of stuff in there. All sorts of loot. All right, what was I doing? I was following the Overseer's journey. She said something about something with something. And I can't remember what it was. I was going to go down here to Site Charlie. My thing got bugged out. Whoa, wait. Complete Rose quest to gain her trust. I'm trying to. Keeps popping off of my thing. All right, we're going to try to get in this door. That's what we're doing. All right, let's go down into the basement. Oh, did he open the door? Oh, he went and opened the door. One of the drawbacks of playing with other players is that they will go and they will do stuff. Or maybe that was the NPC who did that. So you got to go around the other way to unchain the door. That's what I was working on. Oh well, it happens. Oh, we found a recipe there. Yeah, I don't know if that was half-ad or if it just the NPC came through and opened it up. It happens, everybody. But I like to leave fun stuff like that for me to figure out. Look, he's got a cool chainsaw thing. Cool, cool. Get all the loots while we're here. See anything else? I love those type of puzzles where you try to figure stuff out, right? Where like the thing is chained and you got to figure out how to get over there and unchain it. A lot of that in Fallout 4. I did WoW, Oblivion, and everything. Well, there you go. Who needs roads? We're going where we don't need roads. Exactly. A little Back to the Future there. Men's clothes are really softer and more comfortable. I think that's all in your mind. The men's clothes are totally not. I played 3, New Vegas, 4, and 76. There you go. I played all of them. I played all of them since the very beginning. I love me some Fallout. It's my favorite series of all time. Super, super fun. Men's clothes do not go out of style so fast, so they're probably much nicer thrills. Women's go out too much faster. Yeah. Well, I have some t-shirts that are older than some people. I have t-shirts that are like 30 years old. I'm not lying. I really do. It's funny because my dad was the same way. He would, you know, if it lasts forever, you wear it, right? He had some shirts that were literally older than me. They were 40 years old, which is wild. Wild. Back in the day. Let's see. Fallout 3, 2. There you go. Derek's like, my daughter says that all the time. Let me catch up on chat here a little bit, everybody. Hold on, me mute the game sounds. You can jump around. Here's me ask, not Newski. There you go. My favorite Fallout is Fallout 4, but just because I downloaded 76 and I decided to give it a try. Yeah, it's a real fun game. I would definitely give it a try and go for it. And try to find some friends, too. I play on PC, I play on Xbox and PS4. This Thursday, we're going to be playing on PS4 first, so if you want to join us, we're going to run around, help people out with quests, just kind of hang out and have a good time, as well as we'll be on Xbox as well. First, I'm going to start on PC, then PS4, then Xbox, and then the next week, I'll flip it. Then we'll do Xbox first, and then PS4, and so on. Have a good time. I do not talk with the in-game voice, by the way. I talk only with Discord. So if you do want to join us for that, go onto my Discord, discord.gg /Kismet, Kismet. Go into lurker chat. Say, Kismet, I want to be part of the Wasteland Tycoons. I want to go ahead and play some games with the epic community here on my channel. And then my mods will upgrade you to Wasteland Tycoon. You get into the voice chat. You can talk with everybody and talk with me as we're playing. It'll be a lot of fun. I remember when the first trailer for Fallout 76 was revealed, I was watching it at work, and I was like, oh my god, is this based in WV? Because nothing is based in WV. I was psyched. There you go. Yeah. Vault 13, bro. Vault 13 and Tunnel Snakes rule. There you go. The story of 4, especially from Nora's view, is the most emotional for me. McCready is my favorite companion. I'm sorry, I'm going to be honest with you. McCready creeps me the heck out. I always feel like he's about to shoot me in the back. But if you follow his full storyline, if you go from, you know, the previous Fallout, Fallout 3 and whatnot, into Fallout 4, then you're fine. But it just feels like he's got some sort of I trust Deacon more than I trust McCready. That's just me, though. I don't know. I would rather be hanging around with Piper, though. Piper and Kate and Curie. Because I feel like they got my back. And, of course, my buddy Strong. He's got my back. But I always feel like McCready's going to do some underhanded stuff and shoot me in the back. But, you know, hey, I still help him out with his kid and all that stuff. So there you go. I still help him out. If you like Shakira, I would recommend the Tenchu series. Some of them were made from them as well. Not Souls related. I love that series so much. Oh, awesome. Mods, take that down. Tenchu series. Put that in my kids' reminders. I'll put that on my potential gameplay list. My favorite Fallout 3 moment is first time you enter Vault 101 in Virginia to see the ruins of DC across Potomac River. Still gets me every time I play it. Oh, there you go. There you go. That is a good moment. You're right. How many of these games with microtransaction cosmetic will not let you earn in game? Easy. It's not really hard to save up for something, even if you are only have daily and weekly. Yeah, I like doing dailies and weeklies. I've been playing Assassin's Creed Rebellion on my iPad. Right? I got an epic thing on the back of my iPad from my buddies at Mighty Skins. Yeah, so I've been playing that, and that's a grindy game. That's a grindy game where you have to go in and do the stuff. You can buy stuff, but I never do. Just like Fallout Shelter. I played that entire game through. I'm not buying loot boxes and all that stuff, though it's a great way to support them, right? Because it's just a single-player game. Single-player game, that's fine. I mean, still don't gate the heck out of it, right? Do it right. Do it the Bethesda way of doing it. They're gamers who play games. You still got to make money. You got to make money. Otherwise, you don't have enough money to fund the next one, right? Or to keep the one you got going, right? There's nothing wrong with making money in a business. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong making money doing what you do, right? You're like, hey, Kismet, you know, hey, I want to help you pay off that TwitchCon from last year. Let me throw you $1. Hey, I'm cool with that, but I never require anybody to do that. I do appreciate you guys throwing the love here on the channel. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with making money. It's when you take it too far. When you go in and you make it pay to win. When you make all the achievements of the people who work really, really hard to earn those achievements become instantly nothing, right? Like they wasted their time doing that because they could just go now to the store and buy those achievements, right? Buying achievements, I think, is like a shortcut. It requires no skill. It just requires lots of money, and it kind of unbalances the game, right? If you can buy an advantage in a game, then you're doing it wrong. In a multiplayer game. Now, if it's a single player mobile game, I don't care. Or even if it's a single player PC game, though that's still on the edge. But if it's a multiplayer game where people can buy an advantage over other players, then I think you've failed. You failed as a game developer. And again, I have no problem if you want to monetize your game. That's perfectly fine. But don't charge me $60 and then charge me another $100 for all the rest of the stuff when you took that stuff out of the game originally. Accuracy, 13%. Exactly. Man, I'm waiting. You guys been chatting up a storm in the chat. Look at you go. Just don't do any Preston quests. I love Preston. People don't like Preston because he doesn't give you a choice. He doesn't give you a choice not to take that quest. And people don't like it when you don't give them a choice. If you don't give them a choice in life, like the Epic Store is making that mistake right now. They're the Preston of stores right now, right? They're not giving you a choice. You know what? Let's just lock this down as an exclusive on our store. You have no choice. You can't get it on Steam. Oh, wait, you can still get it on console. You can still get it on the Microsoft Store or wherever else. And you get it on the Epic Store, but you can't get it on Steam. I know you've got 50, 100, 250 plus games on Steam, and you just want to buy it on Steam because you don't really care about some corporate battle that they're having between Steam and the Epic Store. You don't care about that. You know what you want to do? You want to play some games. That's what you want to do. You know how many launchers I have? Like, I could probably show it. I mean, I literally have launchers that go halfway across my screen. I mean, hey. They're trying to compete or whatnot, but I think that way is the way of fail. Try to make a better product. Don't try to, lock it down with exclusives and take away player choice. That's my take on it anyway. But will I play games out of the Epic Store? Probably. If I'm forced to do it, and I really want to play that game, like I want to play that s.p.e.c.i.a.l, I'll probably do it. But I won't like it. And I'm not going to be happy about it. There you go. I love exploring this game with friends who don't live in West Virginia, giving them the West Virginia facts. Hey, yeah, like a West Virginia tour guide there, Steph. Ooh, I like that idea. You come play with me. I'd love a West Virginia tour guide. Now, I actually wanted to go to West Virginia, by the way. Back before Fallout 76 was about to launch in the beta, I contacted the West Virginia Visitor Convention Bureau. Look at Half Fan. He's just like stream sniping me or something. Basically, I contacted him and I said, hey, because I actually used to work with the Anaheim Visitor and Convention Bureau. That's where I'm from, as well as the Orange County, the Long Beach, all those visitor convention bureaus. What you do is you work with them and they tell you the best spots to go and whatnot, and best places to stay if you want to do like a, kind of a compilation of that particular area. So I contacted him, didn't get back to me. Contacted him again. I hate when people don't follow up. And then I contacted him again. They didn't get back to me. I contacted him again. They assured me they were going to get back to me. Did not get back to me, and then winter hit. And I'm like, I'm not going in winter. I have enough trouble. I'm like a bear. I hibernate in winter. It's too freaking cold for me. And I'm here in Tennessee, so I'm not very far from West Virginia. So I could drive up there, maybe with my family. We have a whole fun time of it. And I go see all the different landmarks. And, my wife can drive because I can't drive more than an hour. So, my wife can drive or, take my mods or whatever. We could go have a fun time wandering around and exploring all of the real life places to go along with the Fallout, because I had the opportunity to do it for Boston, right? To do it for Fallout 4, right? And I got invited from a park ranger, which I think is pretty cool, to go check it out and go see the real life places. And then he was going to tell me about the different places, about Spectacle Island and all. I still may do that. I still may go do that because I'm stronger now. I couldn't do it because I had medical conditions, which basically made it where it was impossible for me to drive there. It would have been impossible for me to walk around from place to place. But now I'm much stronger, so I can go and do that stuff. I can go to conventions and things like that much better now. And usually my mods are hovering around. They're so sweet. They hover around me and make sure I don't hurt myself, which is awesome, which is cool. I do appreciate them greatly in that way. So, yeah, I'd love some West Virginia tour guide. Trailers for Fallout 76 were unmatched to anything else. I think the trailers were off point. I think they felt like Fallout 76 was going to be a gigantic PvP zone, right? Where they're going to come in and just have a big old PvP battle. Let me give you a better view than me just staring out the doorway. There we go. Enjoy the Beautiful view of Appalachia. Basically, I thought they thought players were going to come out and start battling and doing all that stuff. They missed the entire reason why people love Fallout. The reason why they love Fallout is it's a huge epic adventure that you go on. You have tough moral choices that you have to choose from, right? But sometimes you got to just roll the dice and see what happens, right? And then if it happens, then you adjust course, right? That's a smart game company. That's smart developers who will adjust course, who won't just double down on a bad idea. They adjust course. They're like, you know what? We're gonna put the PvP separate, survival mode, and then we'll have adventure mode, and then there we go. Our players would be more happy doing that. And that is a brilliant idea. That's the best way to do it. Now people are having lots of fun in survival mode, and people are having lots of fun in adventure mode. And I think they should remove all PvP from adventure mode. The people can't even shoot you. They can't shoot your settlements or any of that stuff, or your camp. Should take all of that out of the game. Because people don't want to do that. They want to be playing Fallout in the Fallout universe with their friends. That's what they want to do, most of them. And some of them want a PvP, and some of them want to do other things. Want it to be like a Skyrim experience where you can, build all your stuff and go through and talk to different NPCs, and those NPCs then interact with you and whatnot. But just wants to cure his kid. I know I help out McCready, but it just feels like he's going to shoot me in the back every time. Yeah, I think they missed the mark with those trailers. I think they should have went more, get it, have an adventure with your friends kind of thing, right? You loved Fallout, you loved the previous Fallout. Now do the origin of Fallout, where everything comes from. By the way, we learned where caps came from, why caps were distributed, and everybody started using caps. Remember, this is a prequel. This is before all the Fallouts. That's why they didn't call it Fallout 5. Obviously, it's not a sequel. It is a prequel before all of them. So you're the first people out of the vault. There ain't nobody out here. You know why? Because they all got nuked. They all dead. You're coming out into the pristine, after the bombs have dropped, area, and that's why there's only robots left and certain stuff. I understand the lore. I get the lore. And of course, they can always, pivot and say, you know what? We'll open up another vault. Then you'll go in there, you'll meet some people in that vault who are left, and then those will become your companions. They could do that easily, right? Well, not easily, but they could do that in the thing. I mean, all that stuff takes time and effort and cash and investment. There you go. Agree, Kismet. Keep pay to advantage to single-player games. Exactly. Keep them out of competitive. Exactly. The truth coming out. I completely agree, says Kingfish. Yes. The whole idea DLC is destroying good games. EA is run by people who run on profit. And there's nothing wrong with making a profit. It's when your profit gets in the way of making something great. Right? When you only think of profit, and the same thing in life. When you only do stuff for money, put a 1 in the chat if you think it is. How many times have you done stuff and just taken a job just for money? Right? And sometimes you got to. Sometimes there ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, I'm not saying there's something wrong with that. Sometimes you got to. You got to feed your family. You got to feed yourself. You got to survive. Ain't nothing wrong with taking a job like McDonald's or Walmart or whatever for money so you can get by to get to that next step in your life, that thing you really want to be doing along the way. Don't let nobody tear you down for that. Don't let nobody tear you down for doing that. Now, you probably hated that job, didn't you? You probably hated that job because you just were with the worst people and they were completely unmotivated. They didn't care about what they did. They were just there to get a paycheck. And I've run into those people before. I don't know how those people keep their sanity. I don't know how they do. I could not do that too long. I've always worked for places that were really fantastic with fantastic people, right? And some of those people were the top of their field. I mean, the very top, the best in the world. Amazing. Amazing that I even got to, meet those people, because being around those type of people make you better at what you do. And you want to surround yourself with those people. Top tier people. People who love what they do. If you're surrounded by negative jerks who are just getting a paycheck, they're dragging you down. They're dragging you down in your life. You got to go out there and you got to find, and it's going to be tough too, because you got to fight for it. Ain't nobody going to give it to you. You got to fight for it and be around those type of people who are raising you up, who are making you better at what you do. When I worked at Apple, I mean, every person I met, every single one loved what they did and were exceptionally good at it. I consider it lucky that I even got that job, even though I've been in computers my whole life. My whole life. And the one thing I found out about that job is that it didn't have anything to do with my technical knowledge. It was great that I had that technical knowledge. I had to get 100% on every single test, or you're out of there, pretty much. And I went on to be a senior tech over there. Awesome, amazing. And I work with some great people all over the world. Did a lot of blackout projects that I can't tell you about, or, you know, NDA ninjas will come out of nowhere and gate me. But I did have a fantastic time, and it changed the way I perceive things, right? That's a real great job, is when it changes your perspective on things, which is pretty awesome. You know, those big companies like that, like Apple and Google, they're made up of a whole bunch of really excellent people, a lot of amazing people in there. There's some a-holes in there too. I'm not going to say there's not an infinite amount. No, I didn't meet any when I was at Apple, luckily. But you know, there's some people in there who are just there for a paycheck. I'm sure there's a couple, because there's literally thousands of people there. But the majority of people are trying to do what they love to do every day, or at least have a job where they enjoy going to work, right? And that's a hard thing to find most of the time. It's hard just to find a job, let alone find a job that you want to go to every day, right? And I think that having something to do, having a job to do, is vitally important. I would not be here right now had I not found something else to do in my life. I mean alive. I mean alive right now. In this moment. Let's just take a little moment to let that sink in. I think that streaming saved my life. I had two options. I could lay down and die, just let my wife take care of me, and I'd probably be passed on by now. I'm get a little emotional. I'd probably be dead by now. Because once you give up, once you stop finding something to do in your life, I think that's when people start to deteriorate. Their will to go on deteriorates. And there's always something out there. You always got to have that. What's that next level? What's that next thing? What's that next skill? Where's that next person that I may find? Maybe that special someone I may fall in love with. That's in the future. It's always out there. It's always possible. Those things are possible. I'm living proof. 45-year-old disabled man goes on to be partnered streamer with Twitch. Look at that purple check mark up there. It's because of your guys' love, too. I talk IRL up in here sometimes. I get all mushy in IRL. I'm still trying to catch up with my chat. You guys are talking a ton. Oh, s.p.e.c.i.a.l coming in. Showing the love. I love to support artists in here as well. If you never need anything, feel free to DM me, Kismet. I'm going to DM you right now. Hold on. What's your, tell my mods your thing, or you can get a shout out in the chat. Mods, go ahead and let s.p.e.c.i.a.l throw it out there. If you're an artist, I love to support artists. Not just gamers, but artists as well. First, I'm going to click on your name. I don't just say I'm going to do stuff. I do it right that moment. Because that's the way I am. Let's see. What's your Twitter over here? Bam. Right here. Let's see. Oh. You're like, oh my God, Kiss is looking at my Twitter right now. Got some artwork up there? I don't see your artwork. That would be the first thing I would pin to the top of your thing if you're an artist. I would pin it to the top. Oh, wait, right there. Need a storyboard artist? Ooh, you did do it. Oh, give her 1,000 kids caps in my stream for being a smart artist. You always want to put the most important thing pinned to the top of your Twitter. Home run. Home run. All right, I'm going to look at your website. Hold on. Oh, storyboarder. Oh, I had the most fantastic storyboarder when I used to do stuff for Disney and for the local thing. Really super fantastic guy. He had such amazing skill. I actually got a $250,000 job from his sketches alone. So, and he was a bartender. He was a bartender. And I'm like, dude, you got to come work for me. You got too much skill, man. You got too much skill. And he's like, well, you know, I've tried to be an artist and whatnot, and everyone telling me it's just not possible. And I said, no, it's possible, bro. It's possible. I'm telling you, it's possible. You've got amazing skill, right? I'm not a traditional artist. I'm a graphic designer. I do digital art, that kind of stuff. And I've, made fortune doing that. Because the other type of artist is sometimes what I call the starving artist, right? The painter and all of that, but there's still valuable. I'm not saying it's not valuable. I'm just saying it's a huge struggle. But literally, I had him do some storyboards for me. And then I got the fly-through of the Anaheim Convention Center, when they were revamping it. I don't know if you've ever seen the Anaheim Convention Center where they have BlizzCon. Yeah, I got that fly-through, and that was worth $250,000, that job. Took me 6 months to do it. It was a complete 3D fly through the entire thing. I had tables flying up. I had the entire Marriott and Hilton. I had a 1 mile square, which everybody told me was impossible. So it's impossible to do that much in the computer back in those days. Ha, I did it anyway. I did it anyway, even when they said it was impossible. So yeah, I love storyboard artists. Oh my gosh, look at this beautiful stuff. Hold on, everybody. I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna give you a huge shout out right now. So you come in here, you say, Kismet, I need some love. Bam, right here. All right, everybody, I want you to go right over here first. I want you to go to Steph's channel here, and I want you to show her some love right here. See, I randomly just stop the stream to show some love. Let's do it. Let's see, Steph. Bam, go over there, hit that follow button. Check out Steph's Twitter, and then at the top there, you can go ahead and click on her website, and she has some beautiful storyboards. Amazing illustrations. Wow. Oh, I can tell. Look at that. Look at that love and attention put into that. See, people got passion for stuff. All they need is just a little bit of love, a little bit of push sometimes. I've helped lots of streamers here. I've helped lots of artists over the years as well. The best thing I can tell anybody who's an aspiring artist is to do what you love every single day, because it's hard. It's hard to do your own business. It's hard to keep doing what you're passionate about, because everything else in life is working against that, right? You got to pay your mortgage. You got to pay your bills. You got to feed your kids. You got to, have enough gas in your gas tank. All of that stuff is working against that. You're like, well, Kismet, do you make the big money here as a streamer? I don't make a dime. I put every single dime back in the stream. You know why? Because I want to show the love right back to you guys. I want to go ahead and, do giveaways. I want to go ahead and give you guys Amazon gift cards. I want to go ahead and send you guys Kismet candy bars and fun stuff like that. So there you go. Big shout out for Steph. Go show her some love, everybody. Mods, make a note. Steph Skills Art. Actually, I'm just going to... I think I already added you on Twitter. Hold on. Again, if you know great artists, everybody, you let me know. I think I just followed you. Did I follow you? I did not. Let me press it again. There we go. Oh, I pressed it, but it didn't work. All right, there we go. I'll follow you on Twitter, and I'll check out the rest of that later. Awesome. Awesome. So I do need artists all the time. I've only got so many minutes in the day. I'm an artist, too. I can do logos and animations and designs and storyboards. I can do those things. But I've got to stream. I got to take care of my kids and my wife. I've only got so much time. And I would rather take whatever few pennies that I make here on the stream and invest them in great people. And then, of course, promote them here on the stream as well. So there we go. Bill must be paid. Exactly. You got to pay those bills when they come in. Ain't nothing wrong with taking those jobs. I work for Apple, too. What did you do there? I was a senior tech. I did a lot of Black Ops projects that, again, I can't tell you about. I can't tell you about it. I signed lots of serious NDAs. I mean, there's NDAs, and then there's like, corporate NDAs. There is like Google and, Microsoft and Apple NDAs where you can't ever speak about it to anyone ever until you die. And I'm a strong believer in your word. So if I say it, I don't even need an NDA. If I say I'm not going to talk about it, I will never tell anybody ever. There you go. Because I believe in that trust. You got to have that trust. I work from home. And I work with teams all over the world. Can you believe that? Work from home, bro. I had to give that job up because I got sick. I had to give that job up. Took me 1.5 years to recover from that. I had to give that job up. Still, if I could go back and do it, I would. But I will never be that person I was before then. I will never not have vertigo. I'll never have sleep apnea. I will always have it, and I have to live with it. And it makes it difficult to work at that level, right? Because when you're at the Apple level, you're up here, bro. You're working with some of the best people. You better step it up. You better step it up. It's like being with a strong woman, right? You better be a strong man. You got to step it up. You got to pick up those kids. You got to deliver on it. You got to have a job. You got to go out there and you got to deliver on being a equal side of that relationship. Right? You don't want to, have that skewed, right? I can't just sit in the bed and do nothing. I'm just not that person. I like to be doing something. I don't care what it is. I'm just doing art or doing animations or whatever it is. I like to be doing something or playing games or whatnot. I love this as a pastime. So there we go. You're the best, Kismet. Thank you. You're welcome. We're doing a lot of chatting right now. I'm sorry, everybody. I don't always chat this much. Oh! Jessamy coming in. Getting that love from Red Dirt Ranch. Showing the love up in here. Thank you so much, Red Dirt Ranch. Jessamy getting that sub love. Got a little baby dragon. There we go. Yeah, I work from home. So yeah, I can't tell you. I can't tell you exactly what I did because again, NDA. But they told me I could tell you, and I asked them very specifically. They told me that I can say to people that I did projects, but they told me I can't say what I did. Very specifically and very directly, they told me that. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm cool. Cool with that. Better a devoted dad, a partner than anything else. Exactly. Exactly. You got that, man. Everything else works it out. Like right now, I had to spend, on those doctors, I had 11 different doctors. So 2 of those doctors were decent. You know, doctors like auto mechanics. Be warning, everybody. This is a Kismet warning for everybody with doctors, right? Remember, there's bad doctors out there. And I had a bunch of them. They were terrible. They were like, oh, we're going to help you, Kismet. We're going to get this done. We're going to help you with your condition. They didn't do jack squat. They didn't do jack squat. They captured my billing and took all my money and did diddly squat for me. And they said, oh, well, we're going to get it solved and we're going to solve your problem or whatever. And then my main doctor, who's a real doctor, I call him a real doctor because he came to me and said, you're probably going to have to live with this the rest of your life. We've done all these tests. We've done sleep tests. We've done ear tests. We've done MRIs and CT scans and all of that ridiculous stuff that I had to pay an absolute fortune for all of that stuff. And you're probably going to have to live with it. But that's what a real doctor will tell you. They'll tell it to you straight. And then you have a choice in that moment. Okay, I've done this for a year and a half. Nothing is solving the problem. I've got to take charge. Me. All right, well, what are my choices? Lay down here in the bed, one of those medical beds, and let my wife take care of me for the next how many ever years until I die? No. That's not the way I'm going out. I've seen other people go out that way. My dad went out that way, but he was 84. I seen my wife's grandmother go out that way. She was in her 90s. I'm 45 at the time. I was like, no, no, I'm not going to be disabled. I'm not going to waste away like that. I don't think so. So, I'm going to die from dehydration. It wouldn't be the first time. Wouldn't be the first time in this game. I'm fine. Look, I got plenty of health. What are you talking about? But thanks for reminding me. Hold on. Let's go ahead and drink it so we got our people triggered and think like, he's not drinking his thing. There we go. We got it. You know, it's a long time until you die from dehydration in this game, by the way. Same thing in Fallout 4. I was so paranoid in Fallout 4 that I would just constantly be drinking water and eating food and removing my diseases. And then I realized about 3 playthroughs in, I don't do any of that. I can just let it run all the way down and then and be fine. Be just fine. Plus, I barely ever use action points, by the way. 99% of the times I use action points is when I'm running. I'm more run and gun. I'm more aim and fire than I use VATS anyway. So that's just me. There you go. The pain is real, exactly. Always pay the kindness forward. Exactly, and that's what I ask people to do here, is I take all your guys' love here in the stream, try to amplify it, try to give you some entertainment, try to bring some positivity or joy into your day. And then I ask the next person to go ahead and do the same thing. I pass it on to somebody else and ask them to do it to somebody else. And round Twitch it goes on that Kismet love train. That's what we do. Been doing it for 4 years. I've literally hosted thousands of streamers here on Twitch. Amazing. Amazing how that has an effect, too. If you go look at my TwitchCon photos, you can see that Kismet love train effect, right? Where I went and helped somebody else, and they went on to become a partner streamer, and then we both raided somebody else who went on to become a partner streamer, and those 3 people worked together, and bam, the other person became a partner streamer, and another person went off and became affiliate. Another person went off and did their art and got more exposure for their art and doing well in what they do, right? That's always my motivation. I have no hidden agenda. I don't look at people like they're a turkey dinner. What can I get out of this person that does that? I'm past that stage in my life. I don't need to do any subterfuge. There is no, I forget, I don't even know what the word is for it, but no sub idea that I have going. I'm just straightforward with people. I don't put conditions on friendships. Nobody ever has to come back and raid me. You don't have to follow or donate or any of that stuff. I don't require that for you to be in my stream. It's not like that one streamer is like, hey, you're a bunch of leeches or whatever. I'm like, oh my God, who's that child's parents? You never do that. You don't do that because it makes you look terrible. Even if you say something like, you people are all a-holes or whatever, you always look wrong. You're always wrong when you go in that direction. When you treat people horribly with disrespect like that. Because you're always wrong. Every time. Even though you think you're right, you're wrong every time. That's what's fun. That's what's fun. So again, that's my story, everybody. There's a deeper part of that story, but basically I stopped drinking soda. I lost 10 pounds. Then I started feeling better. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to learn how to get up and walk around. I mean, that's where I was. Literally have to relearn how to get up and walk to the bathroom and walk down my stairs to get down to the downstairs. And I couldn't drive. I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't play with my kids. Couldn't go movies or nothing. I couldn't do nothing because I would fall down. I would get so dizzy I couldn't go anywhere. I don't know if you've ever been trapped in your house. Now, some people are homebodies, and I'm kind of a homebody. Like, I like to travel for like a week, and then I'm good. Back home, sit in front of my awesome gaming setup here, or graphic design setup, or 3D setup, depending on how you look at it. But when you're trapped, when you have no choice, again, remember choice? When I always talk about choice? When you have no choice to get out of the bed, you have no choice to go anywhere without someone helping you. Oh, man, that's depressing, I tell you. Some of you know what I'm talking about right now. That's happening to you right now. You've got little choice in your life. And I feel for you. I feel bad for you. I really do. And again, I'm going to tell it to you straight up in here. I'm not going to sugarcoat life. I'm telling you, it's not easy. It's stacked against you. Life is stacked against you. That's why you got to have allies. You got to have a crew. You got to have people backing you up, bringing you up, not tearing you down. If you got a crew who's just constantly negative and constantly bringing you down, you know how difficult it is to do anything in life that way? Imagine if you were playing this game, right? And you're like, hey, I want to go fight the Scorch Beast. And they're like, nah, we can't do it. There's no way we're going to kill it. There's no way we're going to win this game. There's no way we're going to get the best loot. You know those people. Put a one in the chat. Those people, the negative Nancys of the world. I disagree. You absolutely can do it. Absolutely. So acquire those people around you, right? Like my mods are like that. My mods are awesome. They're always bringing me up. They're always thinking of great ideas. They're always like, hey, Kismet, you forgot to do this thing. They're like my memory now, too, because part of sleep apnea and vertigo is the fact that I have a terrible memory. I'm having real trouble now just stringing sentences together. I keep stringing like the wrong words in there, or I'll forget the plural words or whatever. Draw back on my condition because I am constantly like in a daze, right? Like in the sleeping daze. You know when you first wake up and you're kind of in that daze? That's how I am all the time. But I've learned to live with it. I went to physical therapy. I learned to live with it. I learned how to get up and go to different things and all of that. Oh, he left the team. Kismet's talking too much. And so on. So I learned to do it. Let's see. Watch Movie says, Kismet, my girlfriend and I recently discovered you from Stardew Valley stream. You're awesome, and your stories are fantastic. Thank you for sharing. You're welcome. You're welcome. I think that is my purpose. You know, in life, life's going to give you a little push. And at first, it's going to feel like you're getting screwed. Like I felt like I got screwed, that I got sick at the point that I got the brass ring. And you're like, Kismet, what are you talking about? The brass ring. I'm talking about, I worked for 25 years to get that epic job at Apple, and I was making the money, bro. I was making that bank, right? Which is what you want, so you can support your family. But I was also doing something that I absolutely loved. Even if they paid me nothing, I still loved to do it because I love to work with the people I was working with, right? And I love to solve problems and come up and just, do that kind of next level stuff, which I absolutely enjoyed. I enjoyed every person I met. I talked with every person. They all had some special skills or multiple amazing skills that you can meet with. And that's a rare thing. It's a rare thing that you get to work with truly exceptional people. And I absolutely loved it. And then I got screwed over by life. Life says, guess what? You know all those years at the computer? Well, guess what? Now you're not going to be able to sit at the computer for more than 30 minutes. Sit at the computer 20 hours a day, like I used to when I was in my 20s, because I used to just work all the time as a workaholic. But I loved it. I did graphic design all day for some of the top companies in the world. And I loved it. And I mean, I would do it in my sleep. I'd still be, coming up with designs while I'm sleeping. And, sometimes you do this, by the way. Sometimes you do this where you lay down on your keyboard and you wake up with the home row. Who's done that? Put a one in the chat. You ever done that? Where you fell asleep, right, with the home row across your head, like that. Too funny. I love you, Stream Elements. You're the greatest. My mods know. I'm gonna take care of that right now. My mods are already gonna remind me in mod chat. Hold on. Come on, Stream Elements. I love you. Making my life easy. Oh, actually, it just went out. All right, cool. I don't need to do it. Yeah. So, pretty fun. Thanks everybody for being here again. I'm just talking a little real life. Sometimes I do that, and sometimes I'll, just try to inspire you a little bit in your life, right? Because there's going to be a lot of jerks coming in. And here's the number one thing: if you're young, a lot of us older people, we already know, but a lot of people who try to tear you down. Thank you, Flank and Floyd. Just hate themselves inside. They have low self-esteem. So they think by tearing you down, it's going to make them feel better. Well, I can guarantee you it's a dead-end road because it stains your soul. And you're going to carry that around. It ain't going to manifest right away, maybe. Or maybe it will. But eventually, it's going to keep staining away. It's going to become a weight that you carry around, that you have to keep tearing other people down to make yourself feel better about you. You know what? You're already fantastic. You don't need to carry that stuff around. You need to knock that negativity off of there. Don't put it on somebody else. And you shouldn't collect it. Knock it off there. Look at these shoulders. My channel's the worst to troll. Already been there. Already have real life achievements. Been with my wife 26 years. Achievement unlocked. Worked for some of the best companies with the best people in the world and made a fortune. Achievement unlocked. Of course, I spent that fortune on my doctors. Luckily, I saved some of that. I spent every last penny of my retirement and my wife's retirement on those doctors. I have 0 pennies. $0 left. But do I look sad? Do I look unhappy? Right at this moment? I'm having fun hanging out with you guys. Yeah, that's like goosebump worthy right there. Look at that. I'm still having a great time. Still enjoying myself. And every time I hit that stream button, start stream, it just gives me a joy every single time. And I suggest you seek out people who bring you joy, and you seek out something that you love to do. That's what I'm going to throw out there tonight. And thank you so much, Wakamo. I appreciate that. There you go. Wow, you guys are chatting. I can't even catch up on the chat. You guys are doing so. I was talking. I'm still waiting for a call back from my doctor that I saw last week. Get a second opinion. Doctors. Doctors! I wish I got all that money back right now. You know what I do? I buy you guys a bunch of computers and give it to you. I do a raffle for a computer. That's what I do. That's just the way I am. Ulterior motive is what you were talking. Yeah, ulterior motive, mister. I don't have ulterior motives. A great example. I'm going to tell you guys a funny story. Sorry we're just like not doing anything right now, but sometimes I just chat it up a little bit. You know, that's part of the fun, being a streamer. But yeah, ulterior motive. Like, the funny thing is, I did, last year, I did a party for everybody. The Kismet after party, TwitchCon after party, right? So all the people who I've, done the love train to, and all the people that I know, streamer pals of mine or whatever, I worked very, very hard for like 6 months to work with one of my sponsors, BJ's Restaurant and Brewery, right? And I thought that'd be awesome. All the people who want to get a brew, right? They could get a brew. And then also I work on, getting free stuff to hand out at the convention, which I gave away 1,000 free desserts. Just calculate that money-wise, right? So they did donate that so I could give that out at the con. As well as I got half off for everybody who was in my party, which was about 40 plus people. And then other people that we met who came in to get that free dessert, I said, just drop my name and you'll get half off your dinner tonight. And they did. And they buzzed me later and said, Kismet, wow, that actually worked. I said, well, they're my sponsor. They're amazing. I love BJ's. They have a Pizookie that is just so good. It's a cookie with ice cream on the top. Make my stomach growling just thinking about it. They have the most best thing. So go check it out. Now, if you go over there and you eat there and you do something, what do I get? I don't get nothing. That's okay. I try to, again, there's no artillery motive. So then I tried to do the same thing this year. I'm going to try to do the same thing. But this time I'm going to try to create a streamer house at TwitchCon. So I invited all my streamer pals. And I said, look, I'm going to try to put this thing together so you can stream from the show. You don't have to stream from your hotel, right? You can be in a house. I'm going to do my best to try to rent one. And everybody can pitch in on it. I can try to raise funds here on the stream. And then all the streamers can stream from there. And, they have their own bedrooms or whatever. Not like they're going to stay with me because I don't like to stay with anybody except for my wife. I'm you guys stay over there, and I'm going to be in my personal room. Because, one, I have trouble sleeping. So if anybody's around or there's noise or whatever, I have real trouble sleeping. I'm a very light sleeper. And then when I do sleep, I don't get that much sleep because I have sleep apnea. So I sleep for 1 minute, I wake up for a minute, I sleep for a minute in my sleep, right? It's not like I consciously wake up, but I've taken lots of sleep tests, and they say that's what happens. And I also stop breathing when I'm sleeping. So I have to be very careful. My sleep is very precious to me now. It's very, very precious. So I thought what I do is I'd help the people who can't make it to TwitchCon, like all the people who couldn't make it last time. I said, this time, I'm going to help everybody try to get to TwitchCon. And if we all pitch in together, then it's going to save everybody money. And then people who might not be able to go will be able to go because they know that their thing was going to be taken care of. Because the money I spent last year on hotels, I could have rented a house. And instead of taking 5 to 6 people, which is what I did, it took me and my mods, my 5 mods, so a total of 6 people, I could have brought 25 people for the same price. I could have rented a house and put 25 people up in that house. And I thought, wow, that was dumb. I'm going to go ahead and change it this time. So, being a person with no ulterior motive, I sent that out to all my streamer pals. Well, one of them, who's a female, buzzed me back. She goes, well, what are you asking? And then it suddenly dawned on me that maybe she took that wrong. I was like, I don't want you to stay with me. I'm not saying, hey, let's just stay together. I have a wife. They're my wife, and there's everybody else in the world. And I just, see, you have the purest intentions, but, to your own self be true. Right? So I was like, no, I'm just, I'm bringing my mods. We're all staying there. I guess I should have clarified. It's like you do weird stuff like that. You try to do kind stuff, and then it always goes off the rails. But that's okay. She laughed. I laughed. I was like, no, I just, I think she was, messing with me anyway. She was trolling with me anyway. So I said, no, it's just, I'm going to bring my mods. You can bring your mods. I'm going to try to put them up. We're going to try to get a house. So it just saves everybody money and all of that stuff in the long run. So that's what I'm working on right now, everybody. But it's just funny that I have no ulterior motives. I just try to do kind things for other people in the minutes I have left to live. And then when it's done, it's done. Then I know I've done my part, right? I'm not that a-hole I was when I was in my 20s who only thought of himself. That's what I spent my 20s doing, making money and thinking of myself. And then, you meet that special someone and they change you. They change you. And you stop thinking about yourself all the time. And you discover there's a whole world of people out there other than yourself. Oh, my God. What? Kismet, that's amazing. Right? There's other people in the world. TED Talk with Kismet. Well, thank you, Epic Nuts. I know. Lots of ones in the chat. Look at that. I love taking on 2 or 3 Scorch-Beast solo. Look at you go, boss mode. Get that Asner Zebra Ball truth. I don't know what that's all about. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Lots of ones in the chat there. Good old keyboard face. Yeah, I love it when you got the home row right across your forehead. I've actually woken up with a home row right there on my forehead where I've fallen asleep because I was waiting for stuff to run. And I fall asleep right on the keyboard. Words of wisdom, so true. Exactly. Again, I don't just play games in this stream. We hang out. We have a good time. We're like old friends, right? There's a place to go to hang out and get a little positivity in your day. And that's what streamers, remember, it's not just about playing games. All these people who are in my channel right now, all these people go watch 50 other channels, right? Playing and Fallout of various different types. The reason why they're here is because not only do I play the game, but also I appreciate them being here. Every single person. From every single time someone, oh my God, I'm getting weepy now. Every time someone hits that follow button, that's like, Kismet, we believe in what you're doing. Every time they hit the subscribe button, Kismet, thank you so much. You made me laugh today. You brought a little joy into my day, right? Oh, that gets me right there, man. That gets me. That gets me, though. Again, I just think back. I just think back to how it was. How it was, stuck in the bed. Lost that epic job. Had to give it up. Had to say, sorry, can't work here no more. Because I can't just say in the middle of my thing, hey, sorry, I'm feeling dizzy, I gotta go. Right? Can't do that in the middle of a meeting. You're talking to corporate heads. You're talking to a whole bunch of people. You're working with a team. You can't say, well, sorry, team, I gotta go now. Right? You can't do that when you're working with other people. It just doesn't work. Right? And, of course, Apple was super kind as well to me when I got sick. And I appreciate that greatly. I will always appreciate it. So anybody says something bad about them, I'm going to tell you something nice about them. They really treated me well when I got sick. And they really hope that I came back and continued on, because they did invest a lot of time and effort into making me better than I was before, working with great people, learning lots of amazing things. I knew everything about every product. You have to when you work there at Apple. It was pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. But I had to make a choice. Lay down and die or get up and do something else I love to do. And here I am, 4 years later. Better than ever. Well, better than I was 4 years ago anyway. Hey, Kev, it's been a while since I've seen you. I've been in here. How's it been? Very good, DDT Lee. Very good. I've been much better. Having lots of fun. I just love hanging out with everybody in the stream. I just absolutely do. And sometimes I talk, by the way, if you're just wandering into my stream, you're like, this guy just nonstop talks and stands there and doesn't play the game. Not always. I do play a lot of games. We'll get back to it right now. But sometimes I think it's important to connect with your community, to talk with people straight up. No BS, no hidden agenda. No, hey, everybody, you know, I'm the best. You know, don't let your ego go, right? That's the heaviest thing I've ever carried around in my life is my ego. Is that everything was tied to my ego. Well, I got to have, you know, $1,200 suits. Otherwise, people think I'm not successful, right? I've got to not look like I've made a mistake because people are going to think less of me, right? Screw those people who think less of you. Huh. Oh, somebody shoot me. Somebody shoot me. Turn my sound back on. Forget those people. You want people to bring you up, not tear you down. I think it's just dirt. Just dirt. We're going to get here, everybody. We're going to get here. And then we're going to play some Astroneer after that. Kismet, what affected your health? If you don't mind talking about it a bit. I got sleep apnea and vertigo. What happened is I used to have earaches all the time when I was a kid because I was in the water constantly. Because I was born and raised in Southern California. So I was always at the beach. I was always in the pool. I was always in the river. I was always in the water. And I think that contributed to it all the time. The pressure, you know, of swimming around, all that stuff. Or it just could have been something that happened when I was born. And you know, what happens also is you have, like, when your kids are little, you can have tubes put in their ears, so that doesn't happen. So I forget what they call that. From some of you in the chat, let me know what that's called. Where they put tubes in your ear to try to prevent your ears from having those long-term problems like that. And I had that done for my daughters because I didn't have it done for me when I was young. And that's what happened. Is that that ghouls come out of nowhere and tried to kill me. Holy mackerel, look at them all. All right, don't just stand there and take it. Use some rocks for our advantage. Going over. Get the easy ones first. Just... You're next, bro. Again, see? Line of sight, line of sight. Mobs are stupid. Really stupid. That's a legendary there. Let's get rid of this one first. Alright, that's enough running. Time for you to die. Come here, Mr. Legendary. Take a few shots in the head. Get that aiming to get that additional damage. Now, the problem with the shotgun is it's kind of hard to see when you have it aimed. So if, you know, they're running around, sometimes I'll just do hip fire. I do love the combat shotgun. Woohoo! Legendary loot. That's no problem. We had that handled because, of course, we got our epic perks, right? We got our shotgun perks for emergencies like that. Let's go ahead and have some Deathclaw steak as well. That's going to heal us up a bit. Right over here. Rocket. So yeah, so I have what's known as a middle channel ear problem, and what they do is they blow air in your ear. That could have went really bad, that one. They blow air in your ear, and then of course if it starts to make you spin, they know that that's the ear that's causing the problem, right? And then the same thing over here. They blow in this ear, not so much. I think it's this ear, right ear. I always forget which one it is, one or the other. But when they did that, oh my God, it was like me spinning on a Ferris wheel, man. Or spinning on a merry-go-round. It was like, oh my God, I'm getting really dizzy. And they're like, oh, that's the one. So apparently there's like 3 channels in your ear. 3 channels in your ear that cause potential vertigo. So that's what was causing my vertigo. Now I also have a decent overbite And then, of course, also I put on a good amount of weight over the years because, you know, that's what happens. You start going out with your special someone and you're eating and you're hanging out with your family and whatever, and you're not going to the gym as much as you used to, and so on and so forth. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about, I'm sure. So once I lost some of the weight as well, I lost 50 pounds. I lost 10 pounds, stopped drinking soda. Then I started eating better. Instead of eating chocolate all the time, I'd substitute it for strawberries and grapes. Then I start drinking water instead of other stuff, water and orange juice. And then I got to a point where I lost like 20 pounds. I started juicing, which means you take, you know, vegetables, fruit and vegetables, and you juice them, and you start drinking those instead of you kind of meal supplement, right? And then, of course, you try to reduce the size of your meals. And then 50 pounds later, bro. 50 pounds. That's a lot. I don't care who you are. That's a lot to lose. So then, of course, then I could sleep better. I feel better. I can get around better. And I would never want that weight back again. I would never want it back again. I think I've gained about 5 pounds, though. I've been drinking a little bit of soda, full disclosure. Because sometimes I get so tired that I can't function, and I don't drink caffeine, like coffee caffeine. So I drink sometimes I sip a little bit of soda, give myself a little bit of boost to try to get through those videos for you guys, and stuff like that. So yeah, I have sleep apnea and vertigo, and they irritate each other, right? So the less sleep I get, the more dizzy I get. The more dizzy I get, the more nervous I get about sleeping. And then when I'm sleeping, all I'm thinking about is my condition. So it's kind of like a little vicious circle. Vicious circle that happens, but if you learn to manage it, it's fine. Like right now, I'm dizzy. Probably what I call like a 2 dizzy, right? There's like a 1 to 10 scale. And usually, I'm usually about 1 or 2 anymore. Now, I used to be like a 6 to a 10, right? Where 10 is where you fall down. And you can't stand, right? And I've been like that before, where you literally cannot stand because you'll just fall over. And I've tried the CPAP, and I've tried all of that. I have what's known as a mandible device, which is basically like those Invisalign things you put in your mouth at nighttime. Because I tried the CPAP, and when I used the CPAP, it made me feel like I was going to suffocate and die, and that makes it real hard to sleep. It doesn't work for me. I also have a big overbite, so it makes it tough for me to use that. But it is very effective for other people, though. I'm not shooting that down. I say, you know, explore all your options first. Definitely go out and check that CPAP. I have members, guild members, who use it effectively, and it works great for them. But I would say losing weight is probably the #1 thing that has helped me, as well as, of course, you guys. As well as something to do in my day, right? Something to do in my day where I get up, do something I love to do, reduces my stress level. Of course, the higher my stress level is, the more those conditions kind of kick in. So I try to stay calm. I try to stay calm in my day, laugh more, enjoy every minute, spend time with my wife and kids. Now me and my kids, we played Foursquare the other day, which I haven't done in like 25 years. I could do it for about an hour, which I thought was like a triumph, right? I mean, you take that stuff for granted. I'm telling you, I always took that stuff for granted. I took going up and down stairs for granted. I'd run up and down the stairs. I can't run up and down stairs anymore. I literally have to hold the handrail every single time I go up and down stairs, when I go down an escalator or whatever. Because you got to think that my world is spinning all the time, or it's like this. Like the floor is unstable. That's my everyday. That's my everyday. You're like, well, Kismet, how can you play games? Well, the thing is, this is like my Zen moment, right? When I'm playing games, even though there's like all sorts of stuff going on in the stream, or all sorts of battle and whatever, it doesn't get me upset. It doesn't, I mean, it might jump scare me from time to time. That's pretty effective. But it's a relaxing to me. I enjoy it like a pastime, like some people watch TV and whatnot. You got to find that special something that you enjoy. And I'm a very unapologetic gamer. I have always loved gaming. It's like any form of entertainment. It has no boundaries. It has no age limit. Everybody is connected. If you're a gamer, we're connected in that way. We have a common interest. Everybody in the stream right now, you have a common interest with every single person. 150, 200 people on the channel right now. You're connected to them in that way. If you're an artist, we're connected in that way, right? People are connected by what they love to do and their passions in their life, right? Me and my wife, we're both artists. My wife is an amazing graphic designer. Went to college and got a degree, a master's degree and whatnot, in graphic design. Hey, what's up? And we have that in common. Now, I went on to be a full-on graphic designer, and she went on to do some design and whatnot, but she went and took care of our kids for 10 years because that's what she wanted to do, and I said, that's fine by me. So she didn't have to work for 10 years. Ladies, right? Now, some ladies are cool with that, right? It's not required. I didn't say she had to, right? She's a strong woman. She does whatever she wants. I ain't gonna just like, you have to do this, right? Because I think that's not right. You don't treat people like that. You don't treat people like they're like a trophy or they're like thing. And if you haven't noticed, people do that to women all the time. They treat them like they're not even human beings, right? Like they don't have their own thoughts and feelings, emotions, like they're a trophy or something. I strongly disagree with that. I'm certainly not raising my daughters that way to grow up to be anybody's trophy. Go out there and be a strong person and treat women with respect. And guess what? They can do anything you can do. And usually better. Just saying. They can play games just as good or better. They can do all sorts of stuff. So don't limit people based on where they come from, on what they look like, on their gender, on how they perceive the world. They might have a different view from you, but you know what? I bet you could find something in common with every person that you meet. Maybe they're into motorcycles, you're into motorcycles. Maybe they're into music, you're into music. Maybe you might see that biker who comes along and realize that biker likes classical music and you like classical music. You know, and people's expectations of other people and how they should be, I find is the saddest thing in humans. Is they expect them to be one way, right? Why can't you be a biker and still like classical music? I know plenty of bikers who like classical music. Right? It's like something you gotta like thrash metal or something. And they also like thrash metal too. They're just gonna say. But hey, I find that most people judge you too early. They don't even know you. Like people come to my channel. They're like, Kismet, you're old. Kismet this. Kismet, you look like Tony Hawk or whatever. Yep. I'm high level in real life. You're still leveling up, bro. I'm high level. I've done some real life achievements. There you go. Speaking of epic people, wow, that timing, Rebel Freelancer coming in with a raid. Look out, everybody, we're getting raided. Getting raided up here in the stream. Thank you, Rebel Freelancer, for coming in, showing my stream some love. We've been talking some IRL today. A bit more than usual. There we go, showing that love. Thank you so much for bringing your community into my stream. If you don't know who I am, let's go see who's in the chat. Go ahead. If you're from Rebel Freelancer, throw your name in the chat. Say hello. I want to see who you are. Let's go. Go to my overseer's office. Check it out. There we go, everybody. Welcome. There you are, right over there. There's Rebel Freelancer. Again, thank you so much for coming into my channel. My name is Kismet. They call me the Wasteland Tycoon because I play lots of Fallout, obviously. I do love me some Fallout. I played the entire series from Fallout 1 when it came out originally. I played all of the Fallouts along the way, even Fallout Tactics back in the day. As well as, of course, we're playing some 76 today. I love me some 76, and I don't care who knows it. And I love playing games, and I don't care who knows it. Because I'm a very unapologetic gamer. I do love to do it. It's an amazing, fun pastime. You get to meet a lot of amazing people. You can do group stuff, solo stuff, whatever you want. It's just another form of entertainment. And if other people don't get it, forget that. You keep doing what you love to do. Now, I do like to take everybody's love here on the channel. I do like to take it, and I love to amplify it. And I like to send it out like a lightning bolt. Oh, or not. My lightning bolt is broken. Hold on, let's try that again. Lightning bolt. It's broken. Hold on. I gotta press some buttons. Flip some switches. Why is my lightning bolt broken? It's busted. Okay. I hate it when my stuff's busted. Well, hey, that's welcome to a Kismet stream. If it's not busted, then you know it's not going off the rails, and you know it's not a Kismet stream. I've been replaced with a synth. So what was Rebel Freelancer playing? What were you playing, Rebel Freelancer? Let's see. Oh, you're playing some 76 as well. Now, I know in these current times that some of you out there are going, well, Kismet, you know, everybody else doesn't like Fallout 76, so I have to not like it either. Nah, you can like whatever you want. Don't let anybody tell you can't like the type of music you like. Don't tell anybody you can't like the certain type of games that you like, even if they don't like it. That's okay. And if you don't like it, hey, we can still be bros. We can still be friends, as long as you stay respectful, right? I'm cool with that. Twitch is Phil. Actually, I think it's my streaming PC that's failing me. I have my raid siren work. There it goes. Hold on, let's try it now. Now it's busted. Hold on. I blame Microsoft. Refresh. There we go. Oh my gosh, did that take forever? There's that lightning bolt. So yeah, we like to take that love, amplify it, and we send it back out on Twitch on what I call the Kismet Love Train. I love to see people come in with their favorite streamer and come in and show my stream some love. Thank you so much for being here. If you are enjoying the stream, you do enjoy Fallout, you like survival games, fantasy games, space games, and all sorts of games, even first-person shooters from time to time. I do a lot of sponsored events here on the stream as well. We're playing some 76 right now. Then we're going to play some Astroneer, one of my favorite new games. Then we're going to play some PUBG Mobile. I want to check it out. Maybe you guys might like it. I do like to play it every now and again. I don't consider myself a pro player because you know what? Wife, kids, real life. I have other stuff to do. I can't spend the time to really get good at it. I just rather just play it for fun. There you go. Penny Pal coming in going, "Aw, yes, you like my little Norbert? You want to see Norbert in action? Let's go." There we go. Here comes Norbert. Come on in here, Norbert. Tell us what you think about those follows right here. Come on in here, little buddy. This is my little buddy Norbert. He's my little baby dragon. He's going to tell us what he thinks of that. There he goes. He likes those. He likes those follows. Thank you so much all for everybody for those follows. Appreciate that big time. Coming in, showing my stream some love. And again, I'm a partner streamer here on Twitch. When people said it was impossible back in the day, they said, "Kismet, what the heck are you doing, bro? You'll never become a partner streamer. You know, you got disabilities. There's no way you're going to be able to do it." And I said, "Screw you. Screw you, doctors. I'm going to get up and I'm going to do what I love to do every single day." I've been a graphic designer for 25 years. We're some of the top companies in the world, which we've been talking about earlier. Work for Apple and a bunch of other companies as well. Along the way, had to give that job up when I got sleep apnea and vertigo. So 4 years ago, basically, I was disabled in the bed. That means I couldn't go anywhere, couldn't do anything, couldn't hang out with my wife and kids, couldn't drive the car, couldn't even walk down the stairs to get to the downstairs. That's how disabled I was. And I went to doctors and more doctors, and I learned that doctors are like auto mechanics. There's a couple good ones, and there's a whole lot of bad ones who are just capturing your billing. Screw those doctors. Who basically told me to lay down and die, and I said, "That's not the way that I go out, baby. No. Not in some bed when my wife has to take care of me anymore." So I got up every single day, and I said, I got to find something else that I love to do, and I've loved gaming. I'm a very unapologetic gamer. I have loved gaming my whole life since the 70s. Old school, the OG, original gamer right here. Original gamer from back in the day. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't like what you like, right? Don't let anybody tell you can't do. And I try to inspire you every day. A little bit of love in the chat, so I take your guys' love and just send it right back out again. Give you a little inspiration in your day. And sometimes I talk, and sometimes I blast stuff in the stream. So let's get back to it here. We're making our way over here. We had to blast some ghouls. Oh, hey, it's a half fan falling out of the sky. Let's re-invite him again to the team. Or I can get out of my power armor. Whichever. The power armor key, getting out of your power armor key and inviting people are the same key. A little oversight there. A little oversight. So let's go ahead and get our game sounds back on again. Again, thank you so much. Now, do me a favor, everybody. If you're hanging out on my channel, I do love to send that love right back to other streamer pals of mine. Go over there to Rebel Freelancers chat. Let's go ahead and throw out another shout-out, mods. Go ahead and click that link in the chat, or just click on Rebel Freelancers' name over there. Go over there and show their stream some love. Go ahead and hit that follow button. Check them out the next time they go live. Appreciate you bringing your community into mine. And feel free to hang out and say hello to people in the chat. There's actually people who say hi back to you, including me. Right? So people actually say hi in the chat. I've been in some people's chat where they got 10 people or 10,000 people in there. I say hi. Now, one person says hi back. And I said, that's not the way my channel is going to be. You come in here, you say hi, you talk in the chat. You're going to get some love from us right here. There you go. All right. So I don't even remember what I was doing. Doing the Overseer's Journey. That's right. Following the Overseer's Journey. as well as I'm trying to kill some feral ghouls, which apparently I've lost that quest again. I've lost the quest. Die, evil car! Ooh, got that with one shot. If you like explosions, you're also in the right place. Oh, listen, look at that, everybody. Hear anything? Nope. You know why? Because Bethesda is awesome. Thank you so much on behalf of every streamer everywhere who plays this game for World Radios. Yay! No more getting striked on Twitch or on YouTube because of random copyrighted music in the background. Yay! Thank you. I'm off to bed. I hope you have a wonderful stream. Well, thank you again, Rebel Freelancer. Thanks for bringing your community in here. Appreciate you being in here. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your night, day / sleeping time. And have a great next stream as well. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. So now I'm also a super looter. I like to loot everything. I take it all. It's my stuff. My loot. I think all the loot on the ground is mine. Now, of course, Fallout 76, you cannot keep all of this stuff. There's no way you can keep all this stuff. You got to think that in Fallout 4 and previous Fallouts, you had over 25,000 items you could have in your storage. Here, you've got 800. So be prepared to drop and get rid of a lot of loot. As is Kismet, make sure you don't miss out on my messages up there. If you use my name, I'll scroll up and see. Let's see. If I miss it, just throw it in there again. You know, they rated, so it's going to scroll. Going to scroll. Yeah, just throw it in the chat again. Sometimes I miss them because I get focused. I do get focused, but I never mind if you throw them in my chat again. If you want to talk directly to me, just use my name, Kismet. It highlights in red. It attaches to the top of my chat, usually, unless it gets bumped out of there. But just feel free to throw it in the chat again. I never consider it to be spam. I love interacting with people in the chat. And that's why sometimes I'll stop. I'll stop and just talk with you guys. Because you know what? My stream is more than just playing games. Though I do love playing me some games. I'm not going to lie. And I do love me playing me some Fallout for sure. Oh, look at this. There's a terminal here. That's a dead giveaway. There's something going on. What do we got going on with this terminal? Let's see. News and announcements. Pat Rose, a mechanic. Now, is it female or male? Because Pat's a unisex name, so we don't know. We don't know. Employees, please avoid the cargo elevator. It is quite dangerous and only certified professionals should access it. Trespassing will result in disciplinary action. Thank you for your cooperation. Employees, you must be present for your entire shift. Uh-oh. Got some employee problems there. If you complete your task, feel free to grab a board game or take advantage of the other company-provided amenities. Employees, please keep your lunch durations no longer than 3 hours. What? Who's getting a 3-hour lunch? I want to go work for these guys with a 3-hour lunch, right? Am I right, everybody in the chat? Thank you for your cooperation. I don't know who's giving out 3-hour lunches, bro. I don't know. Well, if you hadn't gone through all of that, leave an apple. Maybe you wouldn't have had the chance to meet you on Twitch. You're an awesome person from the little I've experienced in these last few hours. Again, I'm glad you're here. Well, thank you, Eisen. Again, that's why I think fate gives you a little push. And, of course, my name is Kismet, which means destiny or fate. Sometimes it'll seem like a negative. I never got circled back to that. Thank you for helping me circle back to that. Sometimes it'll seem like a negative at the moment, right? But now here I am, partner streamer. I get to go to TwitchCon. Sponsors are sending me games, which I can give out to you guys. And I can do some good for other people. I can do kind things for other people and ask them to do kind things for other people as well. I got a bit of a voice. A small one, nonetheless, but I got a bit of a voice where I can do good things for the last minutes that I have. Now, whether I'm going to be living for another 4 hours or whether I'm going to be living for another 40 years, I don't know. But I'm gonna live my life like that from every moment from this moment on and every moment since I decided to say, you know what? There's only so many moments in life and I'm going to spend them doing what I want to do. All the time. Got right in the middle of that one.
Say again?
What was that, everybody?
Don't mind. I made you a slightly nice one.
Who are you talking to?
He's talking to me. I'm building a camp over here.
All right, go ahead. I'm gonna meet you guys for a second. So there you go. Yeah, the whole crew is on now. Cool. So yeah, whatever I just said. So yeah, fate's gonna push you in a certain direction. That's what I'm trying to say. I sleep apnea, so sometimes I squirrel. Let's see some squirrels in the chat, everybody. We call it squirreling. I don't know if you guys seen that movie Up, right? Where the dog is sitting there and he's got the thing that, you know, it translates whatever the dog's thinking, right? So it's like, you are a great master. You are my best master. And like, squirrel, right? We're over that way. Yeah. That's why I have that squirrel emote, because I do that all the time. Because I get distracted. Like, people are talking and I get distracted. Or I'll be doing something and I get distracted. Just roll with it, everybody. Just roll with it. It's part of my stream. It's part of my charm. But yeah, I find that sometimes it may seem like a negative, but fate is pushing you in a certain direction. And this is the direction that it sent me in. There's two great things that I've really loved to do in my career, which is graphic design and play games. Those are the two things that I really love, other than my wife and kids and family and all of that stuff, who are number one. But when it comes to work stuff or things that I enjoy doing as a pastime, those are the two things that I do love. And I kind of combined it here because I can do animations and dancing dragons and fun stuff like that. And fun stuff like that, right? It's okay to be silly in life, by the way, as well. It's okay. I give you permission, everybody. I give you permission to fail and permission to be silly. And to dance, even if you're a terrible dancer like me. Dance anyway. Sing anyway. Do what you want to do anyway. Despite everybody else. Despite you thinking you're not good at it. Because it's not always about everybody else and what they want you to do. It's about how you feel about it. If you want to sing, sing. You never know. You might find that voice. It might be hiding under there. It might be hiding under that voice that you have right now. That whole next level. Right? That's actually, you know who said that? Jack Black. I remember him saying that on a video, now that I think about it. That he said that he found that next octave of his voice. And then that's when he knew he wanted to do singing. So, pretty awesome. And also an amazing actor as well. Love his YouTube channel. If you guys know, check out his YouTube channel. Jablinski Games. Incredibly funny. You have to follow him through on a tangent to understand the story. Yeah. I get awfully distracted too. It became a joke as I was learning how to drive. Oh no, I said. Oh no. Please no dancing for me. Epicness, dance anyway. Dance anyway, like no one's watching. I dance with my kids. When I go to the father-daughter dance, I've told the story before, but for those of you who are new to my channel, I go to the father-daughter dance. I'm a terrible dancer. I don't have no passion for being a dancer. But there ain't no way I'm not going to dance with my kids because it's not about you. It's about your kids and having that moment dancing with their father at the father-daughter dance. And I see so many people sitting there saying, oh, well, I don't dance. I don't do the thing. And they're there with their kids, and their kids are over there dancing, having a fun time. Don't dance with them at all. The whole time. And I've been to those father-daughter dances, I know, 3 or 4 times. And I see tons of people doing that. It's not about you. It's about that moment that your child will always remember that you dance with them at the father-daughter dance, even though you're a terrible dancer, right? I'm not going to win any dancing prizes. And they have like a dance-off there, too. And I'm always out soon, very quick in the very beginning. Because I just don't have a passion for it. But if you got a passion for it, go for it. Ain't nothing stopping you, except for you. There we go. The clumsy part is not there, thank God. I never dropped my phone. Yeah, the one thing I can't do is when they're doing like the hokey pokey. Like, you put your arm in, you put your butt out. And then they say put your head in and shake it all about. No. Down Kismet would go if I were to do that with my vertigo. I'd be like, boom, straight down onto the floor. And then my kids would have to like lug me out of there. Unlike saying that they have issues in getting easily distracted, my quirk is clumsiness. Yeah, I do that a lot too, where you're walking along and you hit stuff and you hit your elbows and your arms and your legs and whatever. But I think it's part of my vertigo. I didn't used to do that before, but yeah, if you're clumsy, you know, there's somebody out there who's going to find that super cute. I'm just going to let you know. Whatever your little quirk is, like my wife, when she laughs, sometimes she snorts. I think it's the cutest thing ever. I think it's funny. It's funny and just makes me laugh every time, and then she laughs more because I'm laughing and we laugh at each other. You know, people's perfect imperfections, right? Right? Perfect imperfection. That's what makes you you. You know, your boyfriend loves it. See, look, I called it. I didn't even know. I called it, right? Those are what should endear you to people, is their imperfections, not turn you off of people, right? I've got plenty of them. I've got plenty of imperfections. Don't put me up on a pedestal so you can just knock me off of there. I have my own imperfections as well, and it usually has to do with chocolate. I'm addicted to chocolate and bad foods. But there we go. I try to temper it though. Of course, be assured you and your family will be taken care of. I appreciate your hard work. I've let Mr. Glenn know as well. We're glad to have you on board. User from Jet to Pat Rhodes Mechanic. I don't even know what the heck she was talking about. Oh, a few questions. These are individuals about all a few questions. Of course, be assured that you and your family. Oh, what the heck? Why can't I go back one and read the rest of it? It's just bumping me out of the terminal. Recreational activities. Cortland Pearson, Human Resources. Hey everyone, one of our goals at RNG is to make work an enjoyable place. So feel free to take a breather and head to the locker room for a board game hour. And later this week, we'll start sign-ups for our basketball league. If there are any other activities you'd like to see added, let me know and I'll see what I can do. Oh wow, great peeps. Hi, Pat. No worries. I started to feel the same nervous as you. Business is perfectly normal. While we're less busy than other processing operations, it's because of the care we put into our employees. Ensuring our well-being is our top priority. Mr. Glenn has always felt his workers are more important than profits he can make by automation over working his staff. Exactly. Invest in people. You never regret it. You never regret good people. Bam. All right. Standing around. See, my peeps who play with me are very, very understanding that I'm going to literally stand around a lot of time. Stand around from time to time. And I think the greatest power I have with my wife is the fact that I can make her laugh. Right? That's why my wife, I'm telling you, that's why my wife been with me 26 years. Is that when she's feeling at her worst, I can make her laugh and make her feel better. Right? That I always got her back every time. Without fail. I'm always on her side. Every time. There's my wife, and then there's everybody else in the world. All those other billions of people, they're everybody else. There's my wife. Always number one. Even over my kids. My kids know it, too. Don't be disrespectful. Don't be disrespectful to your mama. Daddy gonna come in, lay down the law. Don't do it. I always respect your mom. You're the reason. She's the reason you exist. Be respectful, but also be strong, too. Be strong. Be strong in a respectful way. There we go. I have to be up in 4 hours, but I don't want to go to bed. How dare you get me hooked on this streaming? Isaac, sorry about that. I have been there too many times. Too many times. I think you can get through it. I think you'll get through it. Hopefully you work at somewhere you really enjoy. I actually have gone to work before, and I had this brilliant idea that I would stay up for 72 hours over the weekend. And I went to work and literally put my head down on my desk and fell asleep. Luckily, I was the boss, so I could go in my office. I literally just dozed off, and everybody else took care of everything. Nobody even knew I was asleep in there. Hopefully, you don't have anything really tough tomorrow. I suggest get some sleep. No, hey, feel free to leave my stream up and lurk while you're sleeping. I'm not going to say don't lurk, but feel free to get that rest if you need it. There we go. Keep it up. Drags feet to get some coffee. There you go, Rathwall. Get it going on. 2:30 a.m. and nothing to do tomorrow. Of course I'm going to watch Kismet. There you go, Epicness. There you go. It's Apple Retail. Oh, I forgot to ask you what you did at Apple. I'm sorry, I forgot. Apple Retail. You know, I always love the people at the Apple Retail. See, I go in there now, you know, as a past employee of Apple. And I know how the Apple Retail works. I know how it works behind the scenes and, you know, all the stuff. Because you have to train on everything, what I was doing. So I learned everything, you know, all how Apple Retail works, how all the, you know, all of the different products, all of the different stuff as well. And, of course, how it all works technically behind the scenes and all the bureaucracy and all of that stuff, you know, and how the processes, all of that works, which is really cool because it's really amazing how many great people that make that giant machine work. that is large corporations. But I love the people at Apple Retail because I always go in there and then they always like tell me stuff and I'm like, you know, I've had an Apple computer since 1979. 1979, the original Apple II. Before it was the Apple IIe, by the way. Before it was the Apple II, it didn't even have lowercase. It had only uppercase back in those days. Right after the Woz stopped doing the wood one, it was the plastic one, the first plastic one that they put out, the Apple II, which is cool. My parents actually bought it. My mom bought it. She still has it today. Still has it. She uses it as a planter. It's probably worth a fortune too. You know, it's one of the very first ones. So it's probably worth it, just an absolute fortune for the right collector. But yeah, she uses it as a planter now. It probably still works. But she uses it, she actually puts a plant in it, which I think is funny. I think it's funny. It's still growing apples. I mean, she should put an apple tree in it. That would have really been an irony, right? If you can do it properly, Wrath, you'll have to redo it to get it right. What about something? There we go. Yeah, the process is amazingly organized. I love working there. Well, there you go. You found a place where you love working, right? Around really amazing people, right? That's a hard thing to find in life, I find. All right, RNG Processing Services Network. Thomas Glenn, the CEO. Ooh, look out, Mr. Big Stuff. Employees, please avoid the cargo. Wait, we just read this. We just read all that. The same thing. I'm not reading that again. Employee mail. Exercise caution. Thomas, we receive reports that some of your employees have expressed curiosity about the s.p.e.c.i.a.l elevator. You know the arrangement. We keep these things up. We keep these things operating. You keep things quiet. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we stumbled upon something. Hold on. What do we got going here? Things to do. Hey, Tom. One of the new hires is a little restless. I've got him on mechanical maintenance, but he's blowing through it. And I'm running out of things to keep him busy. Is there any old equipment I can have him take a look at? I may have to send him searching for a headlight fluid at this rate. Oh, we got a superstar. Order request. Hello, Thomas. Your order request has been approved. The fluids will arrive shortly, and the shipment should arrive within a week. We'll figure the details and let you know accordingly. Thank you for handling the elevator situation. We appreciate it. Payroll. Hello, sir. In regards to my earlier question about upcoming payroll, it seems that the accounts have been sorted. I'm sure you have something to do with it, but by now I've learned not to ask any questions, so thanks. Regards, Melissa. Payroll Services. Order status. Coal. Data not fine. Look at that. They're covering it up. They're covering up what's ever going on there. All right. So there's some sort of silo over here. All right. There's something over this way. Overseer's cash. Woo.
Overseer's log. Missile silo Charlie.
No storyline in 76.
I've now verified
Tons
that
of stories.
all 3 missile silos still have fully operational security. No way inside yet, but I'll scour all of Appalachia if I have to.
All right. Found another overseer thing. Oh, out of water again. Now, just so you guys know, I can literally go and drink water from anywhere because I have the lead belly. So I can just literally walk to find some water if it's not too radiated and drink from it. So it's not a real concern of mine. And I used to have that problem in Fallout 4. I'd be so concerned about the food and water all the time. But now I'm not. It's not really, it doesn't have to be that high a priority. So apparently there's some sort of silo around here that we need to hunt down. Contents intended solely for the use of individual design above. All our uses are prohibited. User Jared Delgado, the manager. Recreational activities. Read that. Few questions. Hey, boss, just a couple questions. Nothing bad, of course. Things are great. I love getting to see my wife and son with the long lunches and the board game hour. But I'm wondering, are things okay with the company? I know we've worked to keep equipment to the tip-top shape, something I'm quite proud of, but we've only had one shipment in the last 2 months I've been here. It's sort of frequency sustainable. Sorry to pry, but I'm thinking of my family. I hope you have been happy performance so far. Is there anything more I can do? Please let me know. Hey, Jared. This gave me a laugh. I forgot how much old blood we have in the company. Let me know. We have a shipment coming this next week. In the meantime, we have to check out the crusher in the main processing room. Okay. Uh-oh, Burt Labs is dead again. Down and out. Power armors. Alright, so there's a surface elevator somewhere. Apparently we need to find. No spoilers. No spoilers. Please. Always tell where I haven't been because there's always some loot left over. Turn down my sound, jumping around. Oh, right here.
Authorization required.
Ah, I need authorization. How I get authorization? No idea. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Yeah, I think we found as much as we could. So site Charlie, which we've unlocked now, RNG processing services. Now what we were trying to do is we're trying to find ghouls. But apparently it didn't trigger when we killed those ghouls, which told us to come down and do these ghouls down here. Was it over there? Over there. I think it was right here on this particular location. Well, I'm gonna go back and talk to her again. Nope. There we go. I'm gonna go back and talk to this lady again and see if I can get this quest going on. Oh, I'm over in coverage. Hold on. Hold on. Find herself a workbench. Yeah, lots of stuff around the back there. Hold on, let's go see what's in the back. Let me get out and go around the back. I guess you got to go all the way around the thing, or maybe up above. Can't go out this way. 0 exits. Huh? Really, the only exit is we got the exit where we came in. And this exit here. That just goes into this room and then dead ends. Yep. Alright, back out the way we came, I guess. Slow poking it. Too overburdened. Alright. Let's check the garage. Again, thank you to Bethesda for making it where I don't have to listen to those radios and run from radio to radio to radio. Heading up. Whoa, there's a whole bunch more stuff up here. Look at that. Look at Hat Fan up there climbing. Cool. We look at that already? I'm not sure. Alright. I'm gonna go this way. Because I'm inquisitive in that way. Figure out what this is over here. Oh, this is just outside the yard here. The train comes in. Now, one of the things I love about Fallout is the exploration, just wandering around looking for stuff. Right? I hate that to be spoiled. I don't like people say, Kismet, go there or do the other thing. Or, like, run up ahead and stand by it and point. I don't like when people do that either. I do love to just explore and discover it for myself. I think that's part of the enjoyment of the game. I don't like it when people take that away from me. So, typically I will go and explore random locations in kind of deep detail here. Try to figure that out. You're small. What are these emoticons? That's my little buddy Norbert. My little baby dragon Norbert. It's waving from way up there. Kismet, hello. Get that blackberry. I hope he's not trying to lead me somewhere. Like I said, I don't like doing that. And sometimes people will do that. They'll come in the stream or they'll come in with the game with you, and then they'll run up and they'll go over there and they'll say, "Come on, Kismet, come over here, go do that." It's just like backseat gaming. I don't like to do that. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'll just try to, you know, take my time, take the journey, do what I love to do. That kind of thing. Explore all the different ones. I think we already came in here. I don't see a workbench. We'll explore that up there in just a moment. Just kind of looking for what's down here before I go up there. I always try to do what I call the outlying areas first. Like I'll run around the outside of a base, and then I'll run around the inside, and then I'll go up different levels as I go, right, little by little, as opposed to just running straight to the end of the quest or whatever. I love to explore because hey, if someone spent all this time making all this detail, at least I can do is look at it all. All right, they want to spend all that time. All right, what do we got in here? I think we're up here. I feel like we were up here. Yeah, we were up here. Yeah, we were just up here. Thank you, by the way, for everybody with the follows. Appreciate the follow love. We got Filipino, I think that is. Penny Powell and Mr. Hajai. I butcher everybody's names. Just consider it part of my charm. Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Wasteland Tycoons up in here. Appreciate it. Again, continue to do what you love, everybody. I'm doing it right this moment. And that's exploring and checking out stuff. We've been up here. Oh! Ghoulie! Nobody attacks my bros. Nobody attacks my friends. All right. Now we're running along on Fallout today, but that's okay. It's okay. We'll get to some Astro there. I feel like we kind of explored all of that. Oh. There's a way up there from there, too. Let's wander around and check it out. BSV coming in with a follow as well. Thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Wasteland Tycoons. Welcome, welcome. Feel free to say hello in the chat. People actually say hi back. I know, it's crazy, right? You come into a place, you feel like you're part of the crew. People say hi to you. Like the fact that you're there. I know, amazing, right? Amazing! That's what happens up in my stream. Appreciate you being here. Alright, let's go out here and see what's up here now. I feel like I just was here. Man, this is a problem with... Yeah, look, I was just there.
Wait one moment.
Insult bot. Hear him to the left.
You there. Halt.
Oh, there we go. What's up?
Pursuing. Insult. Target. Please stand back.
Okay. I think there's a robot who wants to insult you here, half-fan.
Please hold.
I can't say anything else. All right, whatever. It won't talk to me now. It says, what? Oh, you are after me. What? I got all day, bro. Either start insulting or what? Tempting.
Wait one moment.
Dude, I got all day. I got all day. I got stuff to do. I wait around for you to insult me, robot. Alright, I'm out of here. Alright, so again, I'm gonna bounce back. Oh, I was gonna go to the thing.
Alt.
I wonder if there was a bench back that other way. Amazing there's not a bench here, though. Catch me if you can, insult bot. I'm out of here.
Stop.
Yeah, I'm out of here. I didn't see any bench. We'll walk down the way here and see if we can find a bench. Get it going on. I'm done playing with settings to reach that 60 frames per second. The console just fluctuates by itself. I know. Interesting thing about consoles, not only does the DPS, FPS fluctuate, but the internet I find fluctuates too. I have 1,000 1,000 megabytes up, 1,000 megabytes down, and it only uses like a quarter of that when I'm uploading and downloading stuff on console, as opposed to PC, which will use your entire connection. I use the entire thing. Not what I meant to do. Holding down the wrong button. That was my bad. Meant to turn the light off, but both of them were equally as effective. Getting out of my power armor also turns the light off. Oh, look out! Tier 2, 22 months. Holy mackerel. Look at that. Let's show a crazy Aussie lots and lots of love in the chat. Perfect time to participate in the stream, everybody. Show some love for that massive, almost 2 years of support here on the stream. That's a tier 2 as well. Tier 2 love going on in the stream. Show them some love. Let's see some Kismet hearts in there, or even just some regular hearts. Whatever you got. Back again, suckers! Woohoo! Oh, I have fusion cells in there. Well, speaking of, let's do a little pew pew. I gotta always knock them down at the moment I have to reload. Something really annoying about that. Whew, incinerated that guy. Alright, looking for a workbench. I don't remember seeing one, but that doesn't mean there isn't one here. I could just drop some stuff and go to my camp. But I could have sworn I saw one. There it is. Some more loot while I'm at it, too. Alright, R to scrap items, T to scrap all the junk, and boom! No longer overburdened. Though we should also go in and scrap all our weapons. Again, this is a live game, so you can't pause. So when you're in your Pip-Boy, be aware that stuff can still kill you quite well. What are you guys doing? Spamming my mod chat. Mod chat spam! I'm watching you guys in mod chat. I'm eyeballing you. Should have reloaded. Oh! Reach 45! They're gift chatting in my mod chat. Is this doable on console? What's doable on console? Are you playing PC right now? Yeah, I'm on PC right now, but I do play on console as well. I play on all 3 platforms. I play on PC, PS4, and Xbox. Ooh, yes, I'm going to open it. What are we going to get? Ooh, it was like cards when I was a kid. Spiritual healer. You regenerate health after 5 something. Whoa, what do you call the time you clean and do laundry? Your day off. That's very true. That's very true. What do I call doing lots of videos and posting them on YouTube and making lots of graphics and working with sponsors and mowing my lawn and doing all that stuff? My day off. That's basically what I do on my day off. Not really a day off. It's just a non-streaming day. A better way to describe it. All right, lots of background noise. Too much background noise. Let's go ahead and why am I in photo mode? Go ahead and go into my perks. There we go. Let's see. What do I want to choose? I think we're just going strength, strength, and more strength. Let's go. Bam. Oh, wow. 15 is the max. I just learned that. I didn't know there was a max. Oh, apparently there's a max, which is 15. Oh, we can't go any more into strength. That's a bummer, but that's okay. We actually want to go in charisma here, and we want to start working on our gunsmith. Let's see. That one goes up to tier 5. Currently, we have gunsmith tier 2. So that's what we want to do. So level up. We just learned something new. Awesome. So the maximum perk point in Fallout 76 is 15 for your base resource, or base perk. Guns break 10% slower, and you craft tier 1 guns. Plans required. Yes, that's what I want. Bam. And then I'm level 3, and then I can do tier 3 guns, right? And 30% slower. Boop. Oh, turn my sound off. There we go. Accept. Yay! And then we'll go ahead and put that on. Intelligence. Because it takes it off when you combine it, so make sure you put it back on again. Oh, I got 2 unused. 2 unused on the strength. Why do I have 2 unused points? Oh, I don't have my pack rat on. I took something off instead of my pack rat. Scatter shot. Shotgun's now way less and reload 10% faster. And let's put our pack rat back on. Rather have pack rat. Here's something. Talking. Yapping somewhere. Shush! Quiet. Bring me the quiet. Bed and breakfast keys are back. That's back. Alright. Oh, almost out of shotgun shells. Alright, now we'll go ahead and jump back to the top of the world. Now, she gave me a quest to go find some feral ghouls. I go find some feral ghouls. I shoot the feral ghouls, but somehow my quest got messed up, so I'm going to go back over here and see if I can get it working again. You went full strength. Actually, I went full charisma first. I went charisma to 9, and then I thought, well, can you go past 10 in charisma? So I thought I'd just try it out. So then I got to 13 charisma, and you can. Now, of course, when you're doing your points, actually you want to get 12 charisma or 15, right? You don't want 13. You want 12 or 15 because you can either share a level 3 card or a level 4 card if you have 15. And again, I like to share cards with my peeps. Now, I was hoping I could share multiple cards, but you can only share 1 card, even if you have enough points to share multiple, which is a bummer. Which is a bummer. Bummer-rooney. Going up. Sure, Burnt Labs. I'll come over there in just a sec. I'm trying to get this quest to work.
Now what should I do? Lure unsuspecting survivors to their deaths or recruit new raiders? Decisions, decisions.
This quest is kind of buggy, and it, and it's starting to annoy me. Trying to gain her trust, and she wanted me to kill some feral ghouls, but the killing of the feral ghouls now disappeared. So I don't really know what to do, because now it's back over here. It says gain her trust. I don't see a secondary quest for that either. Darn it. Well, it happened to me on the other one, too. And she was aiming down here at Site Charlie before. I don't see any other spots. Yeah, this quest needs to be fixed. And also, I don't really like this as a mainline quest. I'm forced to do stuff for raiders. Not a fan of this particular quest, but do what I gotta do. Alright, let's go to back down to RNG processing down here. We'll run around, we'll shoot some ghouls and see if we can get it to work. AirPods ran out of battery. Back to wired. I know, huh? We got the new wireless ones now, which I think is super cool. If I had enough, what I would do is I'd just keep 2 pairs of AirPods and then use them here on the stream. I do actually have some AirPods. Where are my AirPods? Sitting around here somewhere. Good question. Vault Boy's been watching them for me, but he kind of failed. Sitting here on my desk. Oh, I see him over there. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go Stealth Boy for a second. Show you something really cool. I'll be right back. When I say I'm going to come right back, I mean I'm going to come right back. And here I am. So yeah, I've got my, check out my my iPods. Or AirPods. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, my buddies at Mighty Skins hooking me up. Isn't that cool? I thought that was super cool. These are like $1, right? They're like $1. Couple dollars. You can customize all your cool stuff, right? Like I customize my iPad. So I think it's pretty epic, right? Wasteland Tycoon representing. Same thing on my phone. All right. Very cool. And then also, if I pull up my AirPods and open them up, get them out of there. They actually say, where's that right there? They actually say Kismet on them. Isn't that cool? Now you guys get the same thing. In fact, you get 35% off. Go down there. What do I get? I don't get nothing other than I got me some cool things for my stuff already, but I find it's much smarter. I thought, wow, that's a genius idea. Wish I had thought of it. Is to get a generic case like I did. So you get the cheaper generic case, and then you make your own. You put your family on there. You put your pets on there. You make it however you want. And then, you know, when you get tired of that, you just peel it off and you get another one. It's a couple bucks. I think it's a genius idea. Had I had more time in my life, or have more time in my life, I get into that business. I get into that business, but such is the way it goes. I think that's much smarter than buying a custom case that then you got what you got, right? So if you have flowers on it, then it's always going to have flowers. You got to buy a whole nother case. But if you get a generic case and then just put the vinyl stickers on there, you can change it every day if you want, really. It's up to you. Your money. I don't see any ghoulies, but we'll try to find some feral ghouls. I mean, we killed a bunch of them when we came up here. Check out that house there. I would think so. Again, see, this quest keeps like getting funky on me where it tells me to come down here. I go do some other stuff, and then when I'm ready to come down here, now it no longer tells me to come down here and get the feral ghouls. Oh yeah, we came up there. It no longer tells me to do that quest. It just tells me to complete the quest to gain her trust, but I don't actually have the quest. So, I could log out and log back in again and see if that fixes it. Which is a bummer to have to do that. Again, there's going to be bugs in the game, you know. It just came out recently. I usually give it about 6 months for them to figure that stuff out. Oh, look, there's an actual car over there. See if there's a way up there. That's when you need a jetpack. I use most of my action points just to run faster. See, now that's just calling me to jetpack up there. Say, Kismet, go up there, look at, or put my, wonder if I could put a camp down right here. Oh, look at that. You could have that part of your camp. That could be your camp, everybody. Oh, that's cool. I could put my camp here and build a ladder up there, and that would be my camp. Awesome. Oh, got another one over here. Oh, man, I'm so tempted to do that right now. Hey, thinking out of the box. I'm very tempted, but nah. Cancel. I got my base already set up. But yeah, there's a couple of them you could get up to and have your base up there in the thing. And you kind of build your base all out of there, up on top of there. That sounds pretty fun. Pretty fun. Look at all these cars down here. Like a little camp. People apparently out here camping, having a good time. Dead peeps. Having a good time. Out in the wilderness. I'm taking your pillows and your lantern. Because you don't need it because you're dead. You be very, very dead. Man, I think it brought a lot of booze, man. I love booze. Always up to something over there. Oh. Croaked while sitting in the Jeep. Motorcycle there. I love to look at the detail. Now, somebody knows what the what this was all about, right? Like, why did they set this particular camp up? Maybe knows the backstory of who that person is versus that person over there. What's the whole thing all about, right? What's this whole little story they're trying to tell right here? Now, we can make up our own story. You know, Martha and Jeff went out on a little camping trip, right? But Jeff wasn't into it. Martha wanted to hang out, right? And she took a little nap. And Jeff was drinking a little bit much, and he went into town, and he came back, and then he crashed into that other Jeep, which knocked that Jeep off of there, and then he caught some air, he landed over there, right there, and hit his head on the steering wheel, and then the nukes dropped. And then they all died. There you go. Look, I just filled in my own little story there. I always think that's kind of funny to fill in your own little story, own little RP. Been watching lots of RP from Tim the Tapman and Soda Poppin'. Oh my gosh, I have not laughed that hard in a really long time. If you have not seen those, I think that's the best content on Twitch right now, personally, because they are absolute on fire. On fire, on point with that RP action. And I've had lots of members who do RP. I'm not that great at RP. Of course, they are inherently funny as well. Great streamers and really funny peeps. That helps a lot. I think I'm more of kind of middle road. I'm not, you know, constantly funny, but, you know, occasionally I do silly stuff. Occasionally. So, yeah, not finding what I need to do here. Feel like I need to log out, log back in, or pick this up next time. Let me go bounce over here to Burnt Labs. We're going to go and just, we're going to say, you know what, the quest is messed up. We're going to go see what's up with Burnt Labs. Then we're going to go ahead and play, I'm going to play some Astroneer, and get that going on. He's so excited. Yeah, I love doing it. Is 76 cross-platform? No, and I don't know why not. It's just Sony's and Microsoft's fault. If you can do Fortnite cross-platform, you could do this game cross-platform. It's not like this game is a competitive game. It's not like Apex Legends or any of that stuff. Oh, wow, look at this. Burnt Labs coming in. Showing his building skills. Look at him go. He got a little fence outside. Fancy. Look at that. Very nice. All right, let's check it out. Got like a little animal pen there. Light here by the ocean, by the water. There you go. Oh, a little bit of surprise on this side. Surprise, sucker! Pow, 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 pow. Right by the blood leaf, which I'm going to totally snag. More over there. Look at that double level action. Nice. How do you get in this sucker? I think you got to just jump. I think it's a jump entrance. I do like me a jump entrance from time to time. Got himself a barbecue. Oh, hey, let's have a barbecue. All right, everybody. Everybody over to Burnt Labs' house. We're having a barbecue. It's on him. Oh, look at the red stove. Oh, I want a red stove. That's cool. Got himself a chemistry station there. Workbenches all over the place. Nice bed and his stash in the center. Little book areas there. Let's see what we got down here. Oh, we got our camp there. Oh, there's the doorway. I didn't even see it. It was so well hidden. So well hidden. Nice job. I love to look at other people's builds. You know, because they might have a different idea than you. Looking good, bro. Looking good. Let's go up here to the next level. Oh, Kismet kill box from on high. Look out. Got ourselves some starter power there. And oh, look at the. Oh, we got 3. Oh, hold on. I want to get in on this action. This is a photo moment if I've ever seen it. Get rid of my power armor. Oh yeah. What's a photo moment if I've ever seen? Look at this. Now it's gonna let me do photo mode. Let's see. It usually does. Oh yeah, photo mode. Out on my glasses. I gotta get my glasses. Oh man, let's see. This side. I'm feeling this one, right? With the backdrop. A little bit of hero shot action. Yeah, digging it. I'm liking it. I need some glasses though. Feel naked without my glasses. Oh yeah, I know. I just realized that. Thanks. All right, photo opportunity. Hold on, I gotta unmute him. Sometimes I forget. I'm muted for a long period of time. Sometimes they're cross-talking, so I'm talking to you guys, so I mute him. All right, everybody, photo opportunity. Do something cool. Haha, look at him. Got rage. Arrgh. He's in his Zen moment. He's smiling. There we go. Let's see. Pose category. Why can't I pose? Oh, because I'm not, probably because I'm not standing up. Look, I'm disappeared. Woo, woo. Yeah, I'm not standing up, so I can't pose like that. That's a bummer. Filter. Whoa. Freaky. Whoa, trippy, man. Jet, nuke, red rocket, saturated, sepia tone. No, there we go. Texture. Ah, that brings me back. Those are called dot patterns in printing, aka halftones. There we go. Let's say the vault. See if I got any new ones. Standard. Logos. Oh, Raiders. Responders. Got Raiders and Responders. Quest. Mistress of Mystery. Yeah, I'll go with that one. I like that one. All right, let's do it. All right, good enough. That's a lot of setup just for taking a photo. Looks great, Burnt Labs. Like it. Good build, man.
Thank you. Thank you. I fell off of this place a couple of times because I was about to fall asleep.
It happens.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, I'm going to call it there. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Sorry, I was wandering around trying to do that quest. This quest keeps getting bugged. So, of course, I'll be back on Thursday playing some more. We'll see you then.
You have a great night.
All right. Bam. Back to my mods chat. Uh-oh, grenade! All right. All right, everybody, we're going to call it there. The quest is kind of bugged. Pound, jump back to my camp. Get it going on. Night, Jazz. Raz thinks you're hilarious. There you go. You have to save Martha. Which one? Batman Martha or Superman Martha? It's important to know the difference. I don't know if those liberators are happening on your game or mine. Fan, yeah, I know, huh? You're like, man, is it in Kismet stream or is it in my head? There we go. Yeah, checked out your thing, Burt Labs. Pretty awesome. I like your name. Keith Khakis is not amused. Ah, there we go. I take a little bit of work to figure that one out. There we go. Red stove is MVP, right? I think that stove is awesome. Let's see. GG. All right. Now, I was going to... Hey, get out my... Hey! What are you doing? Squirrel! Stay out of my plants! Evil squirrels. Get them some squirrel bits. All right. Now, before we log off, we'll go ahead and collect a whole bunch of my stuff here at my farm. I'm going to pull concentrated fire off of there, put green thumb on, and whatever I just accidentally... Oops. Not that. Sometimes I'm just trying to click on it. I click a little too much. Pack rat. Put that back on. There we go. All right, so we're going to run around, and we're going to grab ourselves some nice stuff here. Now, I've got... Breaking my stuff. Oh, they've been breaking my plants while I've been gone. Darn mobs. Darn mobs messing up my potatoes. Oh, I'm out of potatoes. See, now when this happens, when they go and they come over here and they break all your stuff, then it's just like a whole bunch of resources down the drain. Look at it, all of it's wrecked. What the heck? See, what they do is they stand way over there and they shoot your stuff from way over there. It's really kind of annoying. But your turrets are not taking care of it. Oh, thank you so much for the love. BSV coming in. Thanks for keeping it clean, enjoying the stream. Thank you. I'm not saying that I'm any saint when it comes to swear words, but it does make people uncomfortable. I do like it when people can just come in, hang out. Maybe they're eating dinner. Maybe they're working on their homework and don't have to listen to someone cuss every other word. Though I am known to throw a few words when I hit my thumb with a hammer or two. But usually when I'm not when my kids are around or anybody else is around. It actually takes a lot of effort to stop doing that after a while. I mean, I grew up around that where everybody was cussing every other word. It's already been done. It's already been done before I was born. Do it every other word. It just makes other people uncomfortable. Makes other people uncomfortable, and you know what? You don't want to make your friends uncomfortable. You want to hang out with your friends and have a good time. Speaking of having a good time, s.p.e.c.i.a.l is coming in with a 12 months of sub love, unlocking the final sub badge there, getting your wings. Congratulations on that. Let's show that massive 1-year love to s.p.e.c.i.a.l. Congratulations on your wings for your dragon. Now you can fly around and attack from above. Ha ha ha. Now you can ride the dragon. You can ride the dragon around and aha, attack from above. Take that, evildoers. There you go. My little buddy Norbert, all grown up. All grown up and now defending you against all the crazies in the world. There we go. Tashi going into lurk mode. Lurky lurk. GG's. Doing the GG's. All right, so I'll go through and I'll collect all that because the next time I log in, we'll go ahead and get some corn and all of that and we'll make adhesive. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and just log out right there. Now, of course, if you are watching this in the future on YouTube, which I upload every single one of my videos up there, which right now I have about 50 hours worth of videos processing. It's going to take a while. Please do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button down there. Let's see whose name I want you to throw in. Let's throw in Celia's name in there. INCELIDOUS, which I'm probably totally mispronouncing. Put that down in the comments down below so I know that you made it all the way to the end of this video. Again, hit that bell so you get notified the next time I throw up another video. And I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you watching this video. Hey everybody, Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.